If you're ready, we will now begin instruction. Above all else, remember, have fun and give your body joy. The first dance I'm going to teach you is the basic Macarena. Before I teach you this, you need to know that all dances have sets of 8 beats. First, we will begin by going through slowly, and then we'll show you how to do it fast. Ready? Okay. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and on 8 we're going to jump to the right and clap. Jump. Okay, and then we'll do it again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And we're doing a little swivel here. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Jump to the right and clap. Jump. And a little bit faster. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, jump. Okay, we're going to run through it a couple of times. Just have a little bit of fun with it. We're going to run through it a couple of times. Don't worry if you mess up. It's very easy to get back into. Ready? Now there's different variations that you can do with your feet. You can go like this. You can march in place. You can kick your feet. Or you can just kind of bounce up and down if you can't think of anything else to do. Don't worry about it. Just have fun. Behind the head. Down. Hey. Go, Michelle! Now that you've learned how to do the basic Macarena, you're ready to move on to the expert Macarena. The expert Macarena uses a little bit more footwork and a little bit more arms than the basic Macarena, and it's a little bit faster, but you should be able to do it. We're going to run through one time slowly, then I'm going to count for you. Okay, ready, girls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a jump. Let's do it again, but very slowly to make sure that you get it. Right arm goes out, palm down. Then your left arm, palm down. Palm up, cross over on your shoulder, over on the other shoulder. Right arm comes down and behind the neck. Then your left arm behind the neck. Then we're going to cross over to the front, back behind, a little figure eight with the hips, so kind of a swivel, 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 and jump. Let's do it again. I'm just going to count this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2.
I'm finding this very informational. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another VHS Vault. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. I hope you enjoyed our little Macarena intro. Let's see what else is going on in chat. Hello, everyone. Phoenix2250, Mr. Blast, Rick M, Robert Set, Sweet Lily Love, Terradona, Demon Trigger, Jay's a Proxy, if I didn't say your name already. Everyone else, how's it going? Welcome, welcome to another stream where we're just going to be checking out weird retro videos. Should be chill, should be fun. I found some interesting stuff for us to check out today, and that's about it. So, cool beans. Let's see what's in chat. Sweet Lily Love with 190 stream streak says, I forgot the Macarena. I thought it was just a fever dream. Nope. Just a very 90s thing for some reason. We're all now cursed and will die in 7 days. You're welcome. Wow, what a gift. I'm so generous. How's everyone on YouTube doing? Densetsu, Stark Roads, Run Trip Fall, what is up? If you're on YouTube, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. Helps out a ton. If you're watching the VOD later, hype the video if you can. If it's in the first, I think 48 hours is the rule for that. If you're on YouTube and you want to help support the stream, you can use memberships or super chats. We are going to do a member and patron only stream on Sunday this week. And also on Twitch, if you want to support the stream, you can always use gift subs, subscribe yourself to avoid ads, or use bits. Finally, last thing, we are working our way towards our tip goal to read Alice in Wonderland together on stream, if you want to help us get towards that. All right, all my bullshit's out of the way. How's the library job? Not quite. You're getting closer. Good guess, though. Good guess. But no. Anyway.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm joking. We're not going to watch the whole Macarena video. We're not even halfway through it. We're not even halfway through the Macarena video. Macarena? Macarena. 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 I will say it correctly. Carpcosian with a 10-stream streak says, I cooked a cheesecake yesterday. I'm also 41,000 words into my third book, and someone who just graduated for it agreed to edit my book. Hope you're doing good. I hope you are too. That's a lot of words. Congrats.
Do it again.
I will say, we go from basic Macarena to, like, more complex Macarena, and then the final one is Dirty Macarena. If you're very concerned about whether or not there is a not safe for work version of the Macarena, there is, and it's on this tape. Anyway, let's move on. It's not actually not safe for work. It's just like grinding, I think. I don't know. Let's see what else we pulled up today, shall we? Oh my god! Stone Corbell with the 10-stream streak says beep.
Raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. The lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the light.
Why did people tell him in the 70s that he should do music? Why in the 70s did anyone tell William Shatner, hey, you should do records? You're actually really good. Did you see Leonard Nimoy's little Bilbo Baggins record? You could do better than that, Shatner. M. Scheffler with 52 months, thank you. Izzy with the 3-stream streak.
Where are you going to, my lady blue? It's a shame you ruined your gown in the rain. She just looked out the window. She said, 16 Parkside Lane.
You liked some of Nimoy's stuff? I will stand and die on the hill that the Bilbo Baggins music video is a cultural treasure and it should be saved in a time capsule. Bilbo, Bilbo, Bilbo Baggins. He's only 4 feet tall. 3 feet tall?
Something about her was familiar.
Can we see the Bilbo Baggins thing? Sure. This is probably gonna have to get cut out on YouTube, but we'll try. Bilbo Baggins. Oh no, that's been edited with footage from Lord of the Rings. No, we need the original video. We need the original video, obviously.
In the land of the Shire lives a brave little hobbit whom we all admire. With his long wooden pipe, fuzzy woolly toes, he lives in a hobbit hole and everybody knows him. Bilbo, Bilbo Baggins, he's only 3 feet tall. Bilbo, Bilbo Baggins, bravest little hobbit of them all. Hobbits are peace-loving folks, you know. They're never in a hurry and they take things slow. They don't like to travel away from home. They just like to eat and be left alone. But one day Bilbo was asked to go on a big adventure to the caves below to help some dwarves get back their gold that was stolen by a dragon in the days of old. Bilbo, Bilbo Baggins, 3 feet tall. Bilbo, Bilbo Baggins, bravest little hobbit of them all. Well, he fought with the goblins. He battled the troll. He riddled with Gollum. A magic ring he stole. He was chased by wolves, lost in the forest, escaped in a barrel from the elf king's hall. Bilbo, Bilbo Baggins, bravest little hobbit of them all.
I will just say, the fact that there's like a novelty song from the 70s about Tolkien lore is kind of the nerdiest thing ever. Because what was the general's public view of The Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit prior to the films? I know that Bakshi had done his adaptation of, I think, Fellowship and Return of the King at some point in like the 70s. Was Tolkien's stuff popular? It was in the 70s. Okay. All right. Not super familiar with that, so that's good. Ashley says, we know many things about Bilbo except what's in its pockets.
I could swear I'd seen her
Probably be better if I'd seen more than the first Lord of the Rings movie, huh?
face before. But she said, I'm sure you're mistaken.
Didn't Bakshi do a Hobbit movie? Probably. I'm not a fantasy person. I've told you guys, I'm more horror, sci-fi, and action. Not big on fantasy films. I don't own that many, relatively speaking. You've never seen the other Lotor movies? No, I've only seen the first one. I own all of them. I've only seen the first one.
And she didn't say anything more. It took a while, but she looked in the mirror, and she glanced at the license for my name. Smiles seemed to come to her slowly.
Sorry, Rankin Bass. Rankin Bass. I was wrong. I was wrong about who I attributed that to. Sorry. Medicated person, thanks for a 3-stream streak.
It was a sad smile, just the same. And she said, how are you, Harry? And I said, how are you, Sue? Through the too many miles and the too little smile.
I will say one more thing about my work the other day. Kind of a funny story. There was a guy in my work from the State Department. So there was a guy in my work from the State Department, and I knew he was from the State Department. And I was talking to him, doing my job, and at the end of the conversation, he walked away and went, thanks, Hannah. And that day I was wearing a name tag that wasn't my name tag because I forgot my name tag at home. So I had a name tag that said Emily. So for like a minute and a half, I was like, oh, why the fuck does this guy from the State Department know my name? And then I remembered I took a phone call in front of him while he was in the waiting room, and I said, hello, this is Hannah speaking. How may I help you? And he probably just heard me. Anyway. Alta Undying says, the best version of The Hobbit is the watercolor comic book. It's a thing of beauty. Noted.
I still remember you.
Why was I wearing an Emily tag? Because I forgot my name tag at home, and they have extra name tags from former employees in case you forget your name tag. So I wore Emily's. Not a park ranger, no.
It was somewhere in a fairy tale. I used to take her home in my car. We learned about love in the back of a Dodge. The lessons hadn't gone too far. You see, she was going to be an actress, and I was going to learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights. I took off to find the sky.
I think it's more annoying with Shatner's stuff that he refuses to sing. Like, if he wanted to sing, sing more. But why? Why do you do the spoken word thing?
Well, so...
You're calling me Emily from now on? Please don't. It's my cousin's name. It is a nice name, and if I didn't have a first cousin named Emily, it's probably a name I would have considered when I picked my new name. But it's the name of my first cousin, so no, don't call me Emily, please. That's very weird. Good, Felix. Glad you're here for the chill stream today.
It's written that husbands get $25 lunches and invitations to South America for think
Another
conferences, while wives get Campbell's black pea soup and a trip to the firehouse with the first grade. And where is it written that husbands get to meet beautiful lady lawyers and beautiful lady professors of ancient history and beautiful sculptresses and heiresses and poetesses, while wives get to meet the checker with the acne at the Safeway? And where is it written that husbands get a nap in the Super Bowl on Sundays, while wives get to help color in the coloring book? And
he has things to say about feminism. Bumble Homestead with 105 stream streak says, my dog is mad that I will not give her the empty pizza box to chew on. Well, why won't you? That's very rude.
where is it?
Would you let me chew on your empty pizza box? Perhaps we crave the grease.
Written that husbands get ego gratification, emotional support, and hot tea in bed for 10 days when they have the sniffles, while wives get to give it to them. And
Women's lib, man.
if a wife should finally decide to let him take the shoes to the shoemaker, and the children to the pediatrician, and the dog to the vet, while she takes up something like brain surgery or transcendental meditation, where is it written that she always has...
Was he like enamored with beatniks? Like, did he really get into spoken word poetry or something in the 70s? And he's like, I can do that. I can do that.
to feel guilty? How to handle a woman? There's a way, said a wise old man. A way known by every woman since the whole rigmarole began. But do I flatter her? I begged him answer. Do I threaten?
What makes something slam poetry? I don't know. I don't know the definition. In my head, when you say slam poetry, I can think of examples of things I've seen that I'm like, okay, that's slam poetry. But I can't come up with a definition. I don't know what it specifically encompasses. I think I'm too white. I don't know. I do not know.
Cajole or plead? Do I brood or play the gay
Incorrect, Rachology.
romancer? Said he, smiling.
Good guesses, though.
How to handle a woman. Mark me well. I will tell you, sir. The way to handle a woman is to love her. Simply love her. Merely love her. Love her. Love her.
He thinks he's cooking. He thinks he's nailed it. Phoenix Leftist, thanks for a 220 stream streak.
Remember?
He really got really lucky with Captain Kirk. If he hadn't gotten that Captain Kirk role, I don't know how well he would have been remembered for anything. He was just the right guy for that part at the right time. Because I've seen his other works. I've seen Kingdom of the Spiders. I've seen his Twilight Zone episodes. I've seen some of his television work. He was on, I think, The Outer Limits at least once. Oh, his Esperanto role in Incubus also, where he speaks Esperanto, but he doesn't actually speak it, so he's phonetically reciting lines in Esperanto. Yeah, I don't think anyone would remember him if it wasn't for Star Trek. That was after Star Trek. After the TV show, right before the movies, I believe. Ashley One Up says, someone told him you can't sing and he took it as a stage direction. Hooker. That's true. TJ Hooker was very popular. I don't know if he would have gotten hired for TJ Hooker if it wasn't for Star Trek. Hooker! I don't know. It's possible. And Tech Wars. Tech Wars is a vanity project that would not exist with him involved if it wasn't for his already existing fame from Star Trek. So... Anyway. Wait, what was Phoenix's question? Secret agent woman. No, I am not a secret agent. And if I was, I obviously wouldn't tell you. This would be the worst cover ever for a secret agent. An unpopular online leftist streamer obsessed with DVDs? What a stupid cover. Why even have that as a cover? Just don't do a stream if you're a secret agent.
Santa's Christmas band?
Oh, yeah.
That was sang with you on that.
Yeah, I have only sung twice on.
Let me see. This is a show where, like, celebrities sang. I want to see what other celebrities there are. Oh my god! It's Chevy Chase. Can Chevy Chase sing?
This is all ear.
VC Archive says Shatner's Law. The man can do whatever the heck he wants forever. I'm telling you, he's gonna be the last one standing of the Enterprise crew. For some reason, ego just fuels people to live forever. The fact that he outlived Nimoy is proof that we do not live in a just universe.
That's already complicated to me, so I'll play it easy. And I'll play you some of those words if you're interested to hear it.
Oh, yeah, please
Because
do.
it's about a little girl named Debbie.
Yeah.
It's not.
Green Guy says, Hannah, does your job have a name tag with the name Clementine? It does not. We've never
key
had
that I
someone
was
named Clementine that I'm
singing,
aware
but
of.
since it's for a little girl, let's try. I think it goes,
She won't know.
something like this. Hallelujah. In her own sweet world.
It's too bad that I've heard that Chevy Chase is like one of the biggest assholes ever. You hope Sulu outlives them all. That's Captain Sulu to you.
Populated by dolls and clowns and a prince and a big purple bear.
Nah, it's not Barnes and Noble.
Lives my favorite girl.
Oh, he's
On a
bad.
word, the worry, the frowns that we weary grown-ups all wear.
It's no holster in
In the
heaven,
sun.
true.
It's short. She dances to silence.
Have I seen his roast? No. Is he a petulant baby about it?
music.
Does he get, like, really offended? Because the concept of someone agreeing to a roast and then getting super upset about the roasts is hilarious to me.
Songs that are spun of gold somewhere in her own little head. One day, all too soon, she'll grow up and she'll leave her dolls and her prince and her silly old bear.
Who else we got?
I should put my hat on, shouldn't I? No, but they said they mess up the lights.
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
Like you are.
No, you ain't beautiful, but you're all right.
I want to squeeze her, she wants to run. I sit around wondering why I'm not having fun.
Oh, he's actually pretty good!
She's like a shadow that hides from the sun.
He hates the fucking Eagles, man!
When I try to find her, I just find her gone. And I never found her till I found myself alone. Give her up, oh, you'll be happy you did. Give her up before you flip your lid. Give her up, say goodbye and then give her up before she gets you down again. Now when I try to kiss her, she covers her mouth. If loving is north, well then this must be south. There are plenty of women who dig what I got, who love what I do, and I do it, I'm not. Well, move out of the cool, get back in the hot. Give her up. If you got any sense, give her up. Oh, you know what's best. Give her up. You can always be friends. Give her up before she gets you down again.
Funny, them running it.
Now, I'm bluffing the dealer what I got to show. It'd come a lot easier if I only let go. There's no use hanging on to the shore. Get back in the flow and there'll always be more. You'll know when you're knocking on the right door. Give her up. Oh, if you're sick of the grief, give her up. If you want a relief, give her up. Don't get stuck on a reef, give her up. before she gets you down again. Now the message is written all over the wall. Why do I keep banging my head on it for? Well, I swallowed a dose, I come back for more. I'm not masochistic, no, not anymore. And the next time I see her, I'm gonna tell her the score. Give her up. I'm gonna get off my knees, give her up. And climb out of the trees, give her up. I won't have to say please, give her up before she gets me down again.
What was Jeff Bridges famous for at this point? Was he in the Iceman Cometh adaptation? What was he in at this point?
Before she gets me down
Last Picture Show. I haven't seen that one.
again.
Oh, Starman had happened at this point? Starman's good. I do like Starman. Oh, yeah. Wait. Tron. Oh, yeah. Was Tron at this point? This has to be pre-Tron. Wasn't Tron like 70... No, when was Tron? Was it like 82? Was Tron 82, 83? 82. Oh, pretty good. I'm pretty good at guessing roughly. 82. All right. Yeah, so this has to be pre-Tron by at least a few years. I've still not seen the terrible Jared Leto Tron. Was that really terrible? I don't know if Tron needs to be a franchise. Like, if you're gonna follow up on the second one, because that did kind of have, like, stuff... Okay. But my understanding is that the third one didn't have anything to do with the second one. So, what were they doing? Star Elf with a 3-stream streak says, anyone remember the Star Trek cartoon on Saturday mornings? Oh, the Star Trek animated series is actually surprisingly good. I own that on Blu-ray. It's actually really good if you like the original series. It's like a sequel series, and they can do some things that they couldn't do on the original show because of budget. It's animated. They can have more alien crew members and stuff. Alien crew members at all. The original Enterprise on the show only had humans. It's a lot of fun. One of the best Spock episodes actually comes out of the animated series. It's the episode where, Spock has to go back in time into his own childhood. It's great. What a great episode. Really good Spock stuff. Jared Leto isn't that great of an actor. Yeah, I don't get why he keeps getting lead roles. I don't understand. He continually is in box office bombs. I think people generally find him obnoxious. There's the weird cult thing. He harassed his co-stars on Suicide Squad. Like, what is this deal? Does he have dirt on people? Why does he keep getting work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one. By the way, I'm also not going to pretend he's incapable of giving a good performance. I still really like him in Requiem for a Dream, but not seeing Requiem for a Dream talent in his recent performances. Bridges was in King Kong 76. Oh, he is. I always forget about the 76 remake. Weirdly, I more remember the sequel to that, King Kong Lives, where it turns out he didn't die, and they find a Lady Kong.
I know you're not the one that heaven promised me, but I'm close to heaven as I'm ever gonna be. Believe me are not the words I meant to say.
Honestly, he probably could have been a recording artist in the 70s. Like, I'm not gonna say he's the best singer ever, but he's got kind of the look. He's got a folksy, like, sincerity to him that I hear from certain, like, 70s music like this. I don't know if he could have made it in the 80s, but the 70s was kind of a weird time for music. He could slip in there.
But believe me anyway, I know you're not looking at the rainbow's end. I am your lover, I'm your long-lost friend. Forever isn't what I had in mind, but as long as you have the time.
What a talented guy. Am I super into him now?
The dream gets heavy and you wake up feeling like a stone.
I've never understood the stereotype of like, oh, this person plays music. Ooh. For the first time, I'm like, oh, okay. I see how that goes. Okay. I get it.
Fall alone. Reach for me.
No, Jeff Bridges has always been cool. I've just never particularly been like, is Jeff Bridges hot? I've never thought that once in my life.
The middle of
until now.
The night, don't be scared, little girl, you're not all alone. When the dark's too dark and the bright's too bright to see another way to be, oh, move over to the one who loves you. Move over to me, and though we're not the pair that made the apple tree, well-known story, and we're never gonna be. I heard 1,000 people say to put your faith in me. Here I am asking you to. When the dream gets heavy and you wake up feeling like a stone's gonna fall alone, reach for me in the middle of the night. Don't be scared, little girl, you're not all alone. When the dark's too dark and the bright's too bright to see another way to be, oh, move over to the one who loves you. Move over to me, and though we're not the ones that heaven promised me, I'm close to heaven as I'm ever gonna be. Believe me are not the words I meant to
Are these original songs? I don't know. I've never heard this one before.
say.
But that doesn't mean it's original. I don't know many songs.
But believe me anyway.
He's a photographer, too. Wow. What a talented guy. Dinah Shore wrote this? Okay. Or is that the name of the song? Alright, who else we got?
Burn to get to someone.
I don't recognize him. He's got a look. Looks very 70s.
I write the songs that
Make the young girls cry. I write the songs, I write the songs. I fucking love that song.
My whole life's deep within you. And I've got my own place in your soul. Now when I look out through your eyes,
I'm young again, even though I'm very old. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. I write the songs of love and special things. Sorry, I just really like that song. I know we got Tattoo in here somewhere. Oh, it's a Bernie Clifton. Wait, no, what the fuck is his name? The guy, no, what's his name? He's the guy, Tony Clifton, right? Yeah, he was Andy Kaufman's fucking character.
I'm on the street where you live. There lilac trees in the heart of town. How are you doing? Hi, nice to see you. I'll walk in any other part of town. Does enchantment pour out of every door? How's everybody feeling today, huh? Okay. Where you live? I said, and oh, the towering feeling. I just to know, somehow you are near. Where are we here? The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. I said, people stop and stare.
I respect Andy Kaufman so much. The man... the man did bits that were so unfunny, so consistently, it became hilarious. It was the bit. The bit was the bit. He was committed. The bit became the bit because of how committed he was to the bit. What an incredible performer.
They don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. I'll let that time go by. I don't care if I could be here on the street where you live. Okay, take it away, boy, take it away, yeah. Okay, watch me dance now. All right. Okay, come on, clap your hands. Come on, everybody, clap your hands. Come on, Groovy. All right, Groovy, come on, clap your hands. Come on, let's go. Come on, clap your hands. How you doing, ladies? Okay. Very good. Okay.
I know that's in the movie about him. I don't know if the breakfast thing is actually true.
I said, people, stop it there. They don't bother me. I thought there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. I'll let that time go by. Don't care if I...
Amen.
Someone asked! I think someone asked about Bert, right? Did they?
There's nothing in there. Just cranberry juice. Won't hurt you, just send you to the John a little bit. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting. It's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, nowhere to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you.
Torture singer.
Torch singer.
No. I mean torture. You see, I didn't sing a song. I tortured it to death. Will you hold?
Yeah, certainly. There, get in closer.
Okay. Fish. Gotta swim. And birds.
Hang in, Captain.
Gotta fly. I've got to love one man till I die. I can.
I don't know why they're laughing. I know she's like a funny person, but she's not singing funny.
Tell loving that man of mine. Tell me truthfully, Dinah, how would you like to have to sit through something like that?
You want me to help you?
Gonna let her in my life. You know what I find? I find a look at her face and
I wish I could go back in time and be like, John, it's okay, just come out. Please don't join Scientology. I'm begging you, just come out. It's fine. Okay, what else we got? Oh, this is brief, but why not? This is from UFO Cult VHS, as was the previous video. Watching weird old stuff near us, Crow Hill. Not the best kaiju death ever, but I'll take it. That's fine. What next? I have quite a few things. Let's do some Y2K commercials. It's been 25 years. We're allowed to be nostalgic for this now.
New AOL version 7.0.
You've got me.
New radio at AOL 7.0. New AOL version 7.0.
Hit it! Coming at you right between the ears is Hit.
Do you guys remember Hit Clips?
Clips. Music to get you grooving. Hit Clips is a slick micro audio system. This tight package is small.
I want to point out that this is a period in time where you could download any song for free from Napster or LimeWire, perhaps Kazaa. But we were selling to children little chips for their little music player that would play 30 seconds of a song, and you'd pay for these. You'd pay for these, and it didn't even have the whole song. I had one of them, of course. I had Smash Mouth's I'm a Believer, because I'm a big Shrek fan. Overthought says, no one use the phone! I'm downloading a song that'll kill our computer, and it's gonna take all night.
Out monster sound. It breaks down like this. We clip.
Oh yes, it was in mono. It only had one headphone. It didn't even have a way to have two headphones. It was just a little thing that had one cheap headphone that was like permanently stuck into the device.
And sample songs, so only the grooves stick.
Sample songs. Notice that they're saying sample songs.
Plus, with the micro boombox, load the mother load. You could see the way you love me. Some of these songs available now. More this fall, you can collect them all. Hit Clips, each sold separately.
No, they were definitely not free samples. I think each mini clip song was like $5 to $10 in the early 2000s. So, like, figure out the inflation calculation on that. Kind of ridiculous. It's almost like a lot of products aimed at children are useless bullshit because children are idiots and parents will pay for things for them if they beg enough sometimes.
Get together with SkyTel. Buy the new T900 and get a $50 rebate. 1-800-SkyTel-5.
Eyes on cameras and sticky film. New from Polaroid.
The 1980s, there was pocket rockers with audio cassettes holding 2 songs. I've never heard of that one.
E メールを聞く。映像を捕まえる。好奇心を持ち歩け。インテル MMX テクノロジー、ペンティアムプロセッサ搭載。
Did I have that electric toothbrush that let you listen to music inside your head? I did. I don't remember what song toothbrush I had, but I did have one.
リブレット FF。
東芝。
So hot.
Why was this the estate? Like, is it just, it's the millennium, so future, and we decided future was Chrome? Like, I know the SpongeBob joke, Chrome is the future, but why? Why was Chrome considered futuristic? Like, why is that association made in the first place?
Technology is driving me wild. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, baby, I can't stop dreaming of the day.
I was only 6 years old at this point, so I don't have a lot of, like, context.
I want this new style, don't tell me it's wrong. It takes a P for to turn me on. I'm hot for the desktops, Gateway's new desktops. I'm hot for the desktops, they're oh so fine. I'm hot for the desktops, Gateway's new desktops. I'm hot for the desktops, want to make one mine. I can't explain why I'm feeling this way. Ooh, yeah. Words are superfluous, they're so drop dead gorgeous. These new machines have so much speed, and so much speed is what I need. I'm hot for the day.
New computers, sure.
This is a weird ad. It's sort of replicating the look of music videos from around this time.
Good. What computers?
It's kind of like doing a take on that.
For the desktops, they're oh so fine. I'm hot for the desktops. Silver Sonic, Futuronic, Barbie, Volkswagen.
Oh, I remember this ad. I wanted this. Oh, this is from 2001, the same year as 9/11. Rip.
Silver, so today. So tomorrow.
Future forward, purple powered.
A second Barbie Volkswagen has hit the towers.
Volkswagen New Beetle. Barbie Volkswagen New Beetle. Cars and dollies sold separately.
Skechers. That's the yes. Skechers. That's the yes. Skechers. That's the yes. Skechers. That's the yes. Skechers. We are Robochi, interactive family. Robochi pets dig each other. We are Robochi, pets with personality.
Yachi rocks with Chirpy Chi.
A real cutie.
One tough pup.
We are Robochi.
Poochie grooves with Chirpy Chi.
He's fly.
We are Robochi, interactive.
What would be the 9/11 of commercials? I don't even know what that means.
Family.
Robo cool.
Interactive robot.
Oh, I can show. Hold on. That's stupid. Everything's so stupid. Oh. Remember these ads? Do you remember this shit?
Look closely as this World Trade Center commemorative proof transforms into a breathtaking standing sculpture of the Twin Towers. It is entirely clad in 24-karat gold and in .999 pure silver. Actually,
the human mind is fascinating and horrifying in so many ways.
Recovered from vaults beneath the ashes of Ground Zero.
Oh, good. Gotta have that in my possession, 'cause I'm insane.
The gleaming Twin Towers actually rise up like hope from the shadow.
You hated this period of time? Yeah, post 9/11 was a fucking nightmare. People are so stupid.
Ground Zero over the shining city. To mark the 5th anniversary of September 11th, National Collectors Mint has authorized a private, non-monetary minting that will never be released for circulation. But
basically, we made a thing in the shape of a coin. It's only worth the materials it's made of. Buy it, you idiot.
It is available now through this special offer for
everyone in the U.S. went insane, and then we just got more and more insane, and it keeps going.
Collectors only. New York City shines in frosted relief against a mirror surface with our promise we will never forget.
Fuck you.
Then, in a second distinct striking, the stunning skyline of the Twin Towers is inset with jeweler precision, able to rise up into a breathtaking standing sculpture. On the reverse, the proud eagle proclaims, "God bless America," wings spread under the 5 stars that mark each year since 9/11, to honor all who were lost that fateful day.
We're honoring them by taking your money. Woo! That's what they'd want. That's what I want my death to mean. I want my death to be symbolically taken advantage of by a private for-profit corporation to manipulate idiots into buying useless collectibles to enrich scam artists. That's what I want my death to mean.
$1 of every proof order is donated to official 9/11 family charities and memorials. This could be the most meaningful collectible you
I would like to see the paperwork on that.
Ever own. Our 5th anniversary tribute proof is clad in 15 milligrams each of 24-karat gold and .999 pure silver. Priceless silver recovered from the heart of Ground Zero.
Oh, they're gonna repeat it. Great.
Final edition price was to be set at $49, but during this special release, it can be yours for just $29.95. Each comes with a certificate of authenticity confirming its Ground Zero recovery content. When the shrinking supply of silver from Ground Zero is finished, this striking will end forever. So there is a strict limit of
limited supply of silver from Ground Zero. One day I'm gonna start laughing. I'm just never gonna stop.
The 5 per order. Don't miss out on this historic offer. Call now.
Call 1-800-326-2135. That's 1-800-326-2135. 1-800-326-2135. Strict limit of 5 commemoratives per caller. Call 1-800-326-2135.
Gucci family pets, each sold separately.
You'll never listen to music the same way again. If you win an MP3 player in the Tang Honeycomb MP3 giveaway. Cassettes? MP3 players let you download music from the internet. So anything else is like extinct.
Oh no, those are gonna be worth money later. Hipsters fucking love them. Don't throw out your records.
2,000 will win instantly. Details on marked boxes of Tang pouches and honeycomb cereal.
Thanks, Felix.
Part of this good breakfast. Many will play, few will win. So check it out. Watch out! I can't stop myself!
Oh! You guys remember the Honeycombs fucking mascot? What was this guy? What was his thing? What is the Honeycombs mascot? I don't like him.
Ow!
One day, I'll have a wife and 3 kids. No, 2 kids and a dog. Well, maybe a wife.
Canonically a monster? That's good. I'm glad you're up to the cereal lore.
Or maybe not.
Identity crisis? Camry. Solera. The new Solera convertible. 3 fast ways to find yourself.
I see.
The reinvention of hair color and the end of flat color.
I see myself in Faria.
This is the woman from the Resident Evil movies, right? The terrible, terrible Resident Evil movies? And the Underworld movies? What's her name? And The Fifth Element. She's actually good in The Fifth Element.
New Feria is a brand new
Mila Jovovich, thank you.
kind of colorant. L'Oreal's new color technology for vibrant, shimmering color week after week.
That's pure color.
New color technology with hydrating conditioners, pure dyes, and 2 times the highlights.
And it won't wreck or ravage my hair.
I see vibrant, shimmering color.
I see myself in Faria.
By L'Oreal.
And I'm worth it.
Llévame al mundo digital.
Mundo digital, ok.
Oh, a plasma TV.
Digital world.
Panasonic. The new science for hair, physique overcomes genetics. If your grandmother had limp hair and your mother had fine hair, your style probably falls flat in 5 minutes or less. It doesn't have to. Introducing new Physique volumizing shampoo, conditioner, and styling spray. Physique fills air pockets between strands for gravity-defying volume that lasts 20 hours. So the hair you're born with will never limit your style. New Physique. Science gives you the style nature didn't.
All right, let's see what we're gonna do next. Oh god, this one kinda looks obnoxious. Let's watch it. This is called You Can Choose, Being Friends, and this is courtesy of Thrift Archivist. Ooh. Underworld was Kate Beckinsale. I apologize.
To be a whiz brain, a scatterbrain, a bird brain. Choose to be a mouse in the house on the loose. Choose to be a turtle who retreats at every hurdle. You can choose to be a moose. You can choose. Let's see you do it. You can choose. We'll help you through it. You can choose. Better get to it. You can choose to be whatever you choose to be or not to be. You can choose to make a right turn, a left turn, a U-turn, and go straight up for a bird's eye view. Choose to go alone, or you can choose to go in twos, or you can choose to be a moose.
Michael Pritchard is a comedian who goes to schools all over the country to talk with kids like us about the choices we make. When he came to our school, Mike told some funny stories about growing up. Then a few of his friends acted out a skit where one of them came face to face with a very tough choice, and we were asked to figure out what that person should do. We learned...
And they're his friends, not a troupe of desperate actors who couldn't find anything else. They're friends.
That even when it's hard to choose, it feels great to make the right choice.
You can choose to be whatever you choose to be or not to be. Choose to be whatever you choose.
When we're growing up, you know, sometimes we miss a lot of opportunities for great friendships because we don't get to know somebody just because they're a little bit different. I learned about that one summer when I was a kid growing up. I grew up in Dalewood, Missouri. And it was out in the middle of the country, you know, we just listened to... I remember one day...
Oh. I know it's for children. I know it's for children. It's for children.
This new family moved into the neighborhood, and my mom made an appointment for me to go over and play with their kid. And I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. Well, I did go over and I met this new kid. His name was Patrick. And at first I was like, oh, wait a minute, because he had a disease called polio, and he had to wear leg.
Alright.
Oh, wait a minute, because
now it's funny, yeah.
He had a disease.
I'm not broken. Polio's just funny. It's not my fault.
Called polio, and he had to wear leg braces. And I thought, oh man, we're not going to have any fun at all or be able to do anything.
Stupid polio kid, you fuck.
But I was wrong. And you know what?
It's all right, kids. Your kids are going to get an opportunity to meet polio kids, too, now that the anti-vaxxers have organized. You, too, can have a polio friend.
We had a great day. Well, we were outside playing marbles right after lunch, and a bunch of my friends from the neighborhood come by, and they go, come on, man, we're going to the matinee of The Creature from the Black Lagoon. I really wanted to see. This is the movie I most wanted.
Comedy is just saying things in funny voices.
To see in the world because there was this creature who looked like a smashed up guppy. I really wanted to go. I really wanted to go to that movie. But the problem was it was a matinee and was starting real soon. So it meant we all had to run up if we were going to make it in time. And we knew it was going to be sold out. So everybody took off running, and I started to run, and then I thought about it, and I realized that Patrick, he couldn't keep up. And he said, no, go ahead and go, and I'll catch up. And I thought, I knew how he was feeling. I didn't want to leave him there. And it turned out to be okay, because I didn't get to see the movie, but you know what? The rest of the day we had a really good time, and we became really good friends. And he was the one who first originally taught me to do faces. We practiced in the mirror for hours doing things like the frog, and the dog, and the turtle. I liked him because of who he was. And even though he was a little bit different, I didn't let that get in the way of the things that we had in common. In our story, Rhonda has to make some tough decisions about being a friend. Let's take a look.
Is it a TV or is it a stage? You looked to a TV. I guess in the tape it's a stage.
So one day I want to have time to see Missy and Fiona before school. They're late. Maybe I missed them and they're already in class. No, I think I'm so excited.
This is ultimately harmless. Of course it is. You think I'm making fun of it because it's harmful? I'm making fun of it because I'm trying to entertain you.
Got here early.
Where are we? We're on an internet stream.
Wow. Early for school? That's a first. Priscilla Beagle is having her second annual sleepover birthday party. Oh, last year was the best time. All the girls in our grade were invited, and we ate pizza with pineapple and cherries, and we told ghost stories, and we had pillow fights, and when we did hair and makeup...
I'm gonna be honest, even as a kid, when adults did this kind of thing, where it was like a skit or something where adults were playing children, I found it really, condescending? I don't know. Okay, what else we got? Ooh, here's an instructional video on money-making programs. I'm assuming this is a scam. Oh, it's extreme, though! It's an extreme scam! mail order, gift shops and kiosks, internet marketing.
Hi, I'm Linda Levine.
And I'm Kerry Cox.
Congratulations on your decision to start your own successful business with us.
The first step is making a ridiculous instructional video that you can sell to rubes all over the country. End of video. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Credits.
SMC.
Over the course of more than 50 years, thousands of people have been right where you are now, eager to get started, ready to make some money, but maybe a little unsure about how to begin.
If you haven't reviewed the introductory video, Getting Started, take a few minutes to do that now.
I don't have that video.
Way you'll be familiar with the catalogs and other materials we'll be referring to here.
Oh, good, you're selling things too. Good, good. I was worried you just wanted to sell me this tape as a scam. Now you want to sell me like business products to sell. I see. Okay, so it's like a multi-level marketing scheme almost. You're selling products to me to sell to other. Okay.
And you'll already know how to take care of simple business matters, such as how to place an order, how to contact SMC, how to read your price list, and so on.
Right, and once you've done that, you're ready to review the 9 solid money-making programs available through SMC. And remember, you're not limited to these 9. Heck, if you can come up with other ways to sell your merchandise, as some of our most successful members have, just go ahead. It's your business. Run it any way you
liked the pre-AI production world because you could tell their budget based on these type of videos. I agree. AI is terrible and it's destructive for all sorts of reasons, but that's one of them. It's not sincere. Even something like this that is inherently a scam had people work on it with an intent, with thoughts in their head. It's a real thing, even if the thing that it is a scam tape. It's a real scam tape.
In this video, Carrie and I will take you through a kind of audio-visual version of your program manual, the white binder in your business kit. Follow along in the manual if you like.
Right, and if you still have questions, jot them down and give member services or your business coach a call. Just dial this number. Now, there's no charge for SMC's business advisory service and no limit to the number of times you can...
I'm going to look up what this number is now. Hold on. It's curious.
Call. So
Harold Edelman says, speaking of Hannah, I saw a bumper sticker that said cheese or death while white text on black background. That's pretty based.
Feel free.
Remember.
Yeah, I don't see that number listed anywhere.
If you prefer, you can also email questions.
No, I think it has to be a 1-900 number to be a sex hotline.
Questions to the email address on your screen.
Surprised sex hotlines even still exist. You think they will have all gone out of business because of like cam sites and the infinite world of internet pornography.
Or fax them to this fax number.
It's important to emphasize that these programs are proven. They really...
How do I know that? Because I'm very knowledgeable about pop culture of the 20th century and 1-900 numbers are a big part of that.
They do work, and they work well. In fact,
That's not a funny or thrilling answer, but that's the answer.
Most cases, we'll be letting some actual SMC members pitch in with some inside advice of their own.
So let's get started with our first program and probably the fastest and easiest way to put some money in your pocket. We call it catalog distribution.
I'm able to pull in an extra $100 a day profit.
Are there 1-800 sex line numbers? I thought they didn't used to be able to do that. I thought they had to be a separate thing, or at least they tended to be. Maybe I'm just wrong, though.
Without even much effort, I distribute maybe 10 catalogs. And my goal before Christmas, the fall of this year, will be to see if I can get sales up to maybe 10 times that amount. I say...
That's a reasonable goal. I'm going to 10x my sales.
This is my catalog. If you see anything you like, let us know. Okay?
Do I remember that dude who came on TV dressed as the Riddler ? Suit and shouted about to get free money? I do remember that guy. Didn't he get sued or something?
And the sales just start, and then they tell a friend, and so on, and we make money.
Okay, it doesn't get any...
And then I tell a friend, and so on, and we make money. What does that sound like? So you tell a friend, and then they tell friends, and then they tell friends, and then they tell friends.
Simpler than this. Catalog distribution is simply getting your catalogs out where they can generate orders. Here's all you need to make your first sale. Take one of the catalogs or brochures you just got in your kit. Take your pick.
That sucks, wannabe.
And your order pad. How's that for traveling light? Now all you do is show that catalog to someone you know. It doesn't matter who, a workmate, a classmate, a neighbor, a friend, even a relative. And
you too can harass all your loved ones and acquaintances.
Don't forget, if you really want to stack the odds in your favor, offer a nice discount. You've got plenty of room to knock 10 or 20% off the price, even more if you want.
Wow, kind of sounds like the MSRP that you're claiming is a little high if you can so easily knock 10 or 20% off. Weird.
Once they find something...
Is this an MLM? Yeah, seems like it.
Something they like, and they almost always will, you just accept payment, call SMC and fill their order, and put the profit in your pocket. Almost seems too easy, doesn't it? Well,
you don't say.
Let me tell you, this works. In fact, I'll tell you a true story. Now, I'm the guy responsible for producing all of SMC's TV advertising. Every time I sit in the edit bay, I bring a catalog along because the editors always ask me if they can buy something, and they always expect...
I harass my employees as well.
Expect a great discount. So big shot that I am, I say, sure, for you, you bet. Anything in this book is yours. Half price. Of course, my price is the super bonus price. Same as yours if you're a super bonus member, which is a third minus 5%. So I can sell at 50% and still make up to 60% on my money, especially since I hand deliver the items instead of shipping them. Of course, as soon as the editor sees this segment, my little money-making scheme is blown. But hey, the important thing I'm showing you is that virtually everyone can find something they like among more than 3,000 items. Now here's a quick review of the tools in your catalog distribution campaign. World of products filled with over 3,000 great gift items in general...
Oh yeah, it's just this crap. Yeah, you remember, have you seen catalogs like this? I remember these, I think, from like the early 2000s and a little bit from the 90s, seeing stuff like this around, where it's just kind of catalogs, not like a Sears catalog, but for like a gift company like this, where it's just so much random crap. Just random crap they're trying to sell to you. It's like Temu. It's like 90s Temu.
Merchandise. Showcase with a few hundred of the top sellers. Now this is a very cost-effective catalog to order lots of copies and distribute all over because it doesn't cost much at all. Bayberry Lane, which is primarily a mail order book, but still works well as a leave-behind, especially thanks to the bound-in...
Or those airplane catalogs. Hey! Don't shit on Sky Mall. No, Sky Mall was... I like to look at the things in Sky Mall on the airplane, but it's all like... What was that store that used to exist to be called? What was it called? Sharper Image. Do you guys remember the Sharper Image? It was like a Sharper Image type product catalog.
Envelope. Thing is, you'll have to honor the mail order offers. Buy 3, get 1 free.
Or Brookstone. Brookstone is the same kind of store.
And the early bird free gift. So you may...
I remember the Trump... I remember seeing the Trump stakes in the fucking... in the Sharper Image.
I want to stick with Showcase, which has the same products, and order a bunch of item 4110, the response envelopes you can insert into Showcase. You've also got a great selection of brochures you can hand out or use as order stuffers, plus the new arrivals flyers to give your customers advance notice of items that are available for purchase, but are so new they're not even in your catalogs yet. Now, if you're still sitting there wondering how you're going to distribute these catalogs, I want you to take a look in your manual. We've listed more than 20 ways at the end of the chapter, and I'll bet once you set your mind to it, you can think of 20 more. Now, just to give you a preview, we're going to scroll them for you right now. This is kind of a speed reading drill, so don't worry if you miss any. They're all explained more fully in your manual.
Show to friends, show to neighbors, get referrals, local shops, PTA chairperson, workmates, doctor's office, club gatherings, door-to-door, child sports events, athletic league director, business destinations, car windshields, sporting events, and concert. Car windshields! You're telling people to slip shit under people. Okay. If your business opportunity plan includes like 30 to 50 random bullshit ways to just scattershot shotgun sales at everyone all the time, I'm starting to think you don't have a solid business plan. You need to hone in. You need to know what's the product, who are our customers, what are we doing? You cannot have a business that functions by just being like, I don't know, I'll sell random shit to literally anyone. That's not even the business plan of this business. The business plan of this business is clearly, we're going to sell this catalog to rubes who are going to think they can build their business, but our business is tricking them into thinking they can build a business when in fact the real business is us making money off those idiots. The economy is so funny. Like, you could just create completely non-productive dead ends in the economy and they can just, like, exist. And that's allowed. It's so funny.
That's all there is to it. Like I said, catalog distribution is the easiest way to put immediate profits in your pocket.
On our first day that we took the products to the swap meet, we did over $400, and that was exciting.
We came home and went,
that would not be standard.
Yeah. And said, well, if we can do it one day, we can do it every day. My average sales here.
That's a terrible advice. That's not how business works. You can't make a certain amount of money one day and go, I bet I make this amount every day. That's my business plan. I'm going to plan on always making the same amount of money forever at minimum. Wow.
Are running roughly around $300 a day, excuse me, but can go up all the way up to $600. During Christmas, this last Christmas, we did over $7,800 in sales in 22 days.
Yeah, that's horse shit. Like, in fairness, maybe they are the outlier for some reason. In MLMs, there are typically outliers that are the top 1% of the 1% that they bring out to be the spokespeople to see, they got rich. But this is not a standard experience.
Well, I just like it because I think it's given David a lot of...
Yeah, they probably have downlines, which is also giving them a lot of money, if I had to guess, though I'm not positive. They haven't mentioned downlines yet, but...
Self-esteem.
It's nice to be your own boss, there's no doubt about it. You know, and it takes a little work, but, you know, I'd rather work for myself than someone else.
Call them swap meets, flea markets, bazaars, craft fairs. By any name, events like these have been the launching pad for many successful SMC members. You'll find them at
You used to order movies from a VHS catalog for certain movies. No. At no point am I saying all catalogs were a scam. They were not. Catalogs were a way that people sold legitimate products for most of the 20th century. The biggest example of this is Sears. Of course, Sears also had stores that were quite popular, you know, their department stores. But the thing that got them, like, famous initially was their catalog offerings, and their catalogs were still very popular in homes. But there were tons of catalogs that sold certain products. It's not that catalogs in general are a scam. It's that this company is using a catalog to sell products as part of a scam. Yeah, catalogs were 20th century Amazon. Yes.
In large parking lots, warehouses, parks. Just about anywhere there's enough room to put up booths and draw a crowd. If you're like most people, you've probably spent plenty of money at swap meets. Now it's time to learn how to make money. And
oh no, the tape skipped and now it's out of sync.
There are 3 distinctive swap meets. And when I say swap meet, I'm referring to flea markets, craft fairs, and similar types of events. First, there's the outdoor meet.
Okay, it's syncing back up, I think.
Merchandise at these meets might run the gamut, from garage leftovers to high-end electronics. Generally, the shoppers at outdoor
It's about to turn into an ARG.
meets are bargainers looking for great deals.
Yeah, the sound was slowing for a second. It's the tape. I think the tape head was adjusting or something.
Next.
Or there was something wrong with the tape itself, making it kind of have that aberration that happens on VHS sometimes.
The indoor malls. They're not malls in the strict sense, but the booths are strictly regulated and attract a more professional class of marketer. Rather than tables full of a variety of items, the vendors tend to sell in product categories. Finally, the craft fairs, which may be held indoors or out, and may be part of a local carnival, civic celebration, or county fair. Many of the booths feature homemade, handcrafted items and collectibles. Each of these 3 will call for a different merchandise mix and different pricing policies. So how do you get started? We'll let the swap meet specialists from our SMC business coaching team show you the fast track to swap meet success.
Way to find out where you can find your local swap meet would be through your low throwaway papers. Sometimes have also throwaways at the supermarket or at little neighborhood kits.
Oh my God, stop!
Very often you can call a Chamber of Commerce and find out.
You could do it through the internet and give you every state and it'll give you every city. You could do it if you know you're going to be in a certain city at a certain time. You could request a newspaper from that office and see all the ads for them.
Every swap meet pretty much has an office and a man in charge. A lot of times.
Let me skip ahead a little bit. That blinking in and out is giving me a headache. Oh, Jesus. We might have to skip the rest of the video if it keeps doing this, because I can't deal with that.
There's no limit to that. I've spent hours and hours with individual people to produce anything.
Oh God, it's the whole video, and it like is slowed down so their voices are weirdly deep. Here, I'll give you guys a link if you would like to finish this yourself, but it's not making my head feel very good, so we're gonna stop that video there and move on. Before we move on to the next thing, I need to use the bathroom, so while I'm gone, Cher will tell you about... Ow, I kicked my foot out against the drawer. Ow. Well, I'm gone. Cher will tell you about, It's close enough to Pride Month. Cruising. Maybe not the best Pride movie. It is a good movie, though. Cruising. Oh. It has like a case that looks like leather. Do you get it? It's got like a leather outer. Yeah. Watch Cruising. It's a good movie. Anyway, we're about halfway through. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor, hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. If you want to help support the stream, you can always become a member on YouTube or use Super Chats. And on Twitch, you can always use bits or subs. All right, let's see what we have next. The Smoke Detectives. This is from Magnetic Memory Museum. Did that say UFO Cult? That's the name of the channel, UFO Cult VHS. They do a lot of VHS rips. So definitely check them out. UFO Cult VHS is great.
Sorry I'm late. My mom was making cookies. Look.
One second. Let me equalize the audio and get that more. There we go. That should be more understandable now. Nemesaur, thanks for gifting 10 Tier 1 subs. Thank you, Nemesaur.
Oatmeal. You should be late all the time. He is. So what are we going to do today anyway? I don't know. What do you want to do? Whatever you want to do.
We're smoke detectives. We've got to do something.
Well, why don't we start by reading the minutes from last week? Brian? Carrie was late. We made the fire escape for the clubhouse, and then we didn't do anything.
What's on the agenda today?
Agenda?
List of things to do.
Nothing.
Yeah. We haven't had a case since Mrs. Cunningham asked us to investigate the missing battery in her smoke detector.
That's hilarious, wannabe.
Maybe we can make sandwiches. Just an idea.
Hello, smoke detectives.
Smoke detectives.
I think I've got a case for you. There's something strange going on at the old Hollingshead house.
There's been a fire at the local crack den. Someone was freebasing again.
Hollingshead house.
No, this isn't the Gilbert Godfrey one. That's Be Cool About Fire Safety. Who do they think they are? The Mary-Kate and Olsen Detective Agency?
Look at this place.
Does anyone even live here anymore?
Yeah, I heard the Count still lives here.
The Count? Maybe we shouldn't even be here. Well, we're smoke detectives, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we did our call to investigate, didn't we?
All right, fine, but don't say I didn't warn you guys.
Yeah, this is one weird house, all right. Everyone have their smoke detectives checklist?
Check, check, check.
Let's spread out.
Yes, H. Baird, you've seen it. I used to love those Mary-Kate and Olsen videos as a kid.
Well, we got a violation of Rule 12.
I still remember the one that stole its conclusion from Mysteries in the Rue Morgue. I, of course, didn't get the reference as a kid, but once I watched the Bela Lugosi one, I was like, oh, this is where they got that from.
3, space heater too close to curtains.
Fire hazard.
Yeah, and I don't see a smoke detector anywhere. What was
Oh, by the way, someone asked me like a week or two ago if I had seen Bela Lugosi in Island of Lost Souls. I had not at the time, but I had some time to watch some movies in the last week, and that was one of them. It was very good. He's not a huge part in it. He's the lawgiver, so he's not like the biggest part in the movie, but he's really good in his part. That was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
that?
I like me a good H.G. Wells adaptation.
Sounded like it came from up there. Maybe we'd better go home. I mean, it's almost time for lunch, you guys.
Listen, Carrie. If anyone does live here, we better warn them about these fire hazards.
Guys, can you believe we're only 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 months away from getting to watch Dracula and Frankenstein together? I'm so excited. Movies from 31 go into public domain in the new year. We're really getting into a decade of, like, good movies. Like, don't get me wrong, I love plenty of silence. I love plenty of silent films. And, of course, some of the first sound films have come into the public domain already. But, like, we're starting to get into, okay, we're figuring out some of the technical aspects of the sound stuff and the more, how do I put this? Getting less stagey. They're still very stagey, but less so than stuff from the 20s. So, very excited for a decade of public domain stuff coming ahead. Watching Josie and the Pussycats yesterday, the movie. I love that movie. That's a hilarious movie. Underrated. If they... You used to think H.G. Wells invented Scientology? That'd be so funny. Instead of body thetans, it would be like Morlocks. Your spirit is full of Morlocks. We gotta do the e-reader sessions to get out the Morlocks. The highest state is to become Eloy.
Get me out of here! It's frightening! It smells bad, too! Sorry to have frightened you, boys and girls. I must have scared you half out of your wits.
I thought vampires were supposed to sleep in coffins.
Vampire? He looks more like he belongs in a cereal box.
Cereal box?
Count Chocula's still a vampire, bitch.
Ooh, I used to sleep in coffins, I tell you. Oh, it's scary. I'd wake up with a crink in my neck. Ooh. Now I hang out in one of these. And sometimes the blood goes to my head and I can't get out of it. What are you kids doing here anyway?
We're smoke detectives. We got a call about fire hazards in this house.
From whom?
She didn't say.
Oh, she? Must have been my mother. The old bat.
Shh.
Old bat. Old bat? Fire hazards. That reminds me. Did you ever hear the story of the fire monster?
No.
Would you like to hear it?
No.
Aha! That's because you're frightened. Ooh, the fire monster
Is that Squiggy from Laverne and Shirley? I've never seen Laverne and Shirley. I've seen the intro to Laverne and Shirley. Never seen an episode.
Very scary. It gives me the willies and everything.
What's it about?
Well, it's about boys and girls who leave their bedroom doors open at night because they're afraid of monsters.
You're supposed to sleep with your door closed at night. Keeps out flames and smoke if there's a fire.
I have never once in my life decided whether or not I'm going to keep the door open or shut when I sleep due to fire. Oh my god.
Fire and smoke.
I don't even think I was allowed to close my door when I was sleeping as a kid.
Yes, that's how the fire monster used to frighten the little children. Now, once upon a time.
He's from SCTV, immediate street cred then.
Ooh, there was a monster who used to go places and start fires in people's houses, and they would panic, and they didn't know what to do.
Why did they panic?
Wouldn't you panic if your house was on fire?
No, I'd stay calm and get out fast.
I don't believe you. The smug little kid. I know it's a character she's playing, but I would like to take this character, and if I had Q powers, snap her into a burning fire just for like 10 seconds to prove to her, no, you are like 8 years old. You would not be calm in a fire. No one should be calm in a fire. It's a fire!
Little liar. Anyway, wherever the fire monster went, there was fire. Especially late at night when families were sleeping, and then by the time they woke up, it'd be too late.
Didn't they have smoke detectors? Yeah.
What?
Didn't they have smoke detectors in their house?
I feel like I'm getting called out. I don't think we have any functional smoke detectors in our house right now and haven't for a year or so.
Just to warn them
Or carbon monoxide. We're gonna die.
about fires?
No, they didn't have smoke detectors. Oh, yes, they did have smoke detectors. I stand corrected. They had them, but they were broken.
How come?
Because the batteries...
Oh my god, they actually have Count Chocula?
You're supposed to check them every month.
I feel like you already told the joke. You already said you belong on a cereal box. You've already done the joke of alluding to Count Chocula. You can't just put Count Chocula on a shelf and be like, here's another joke. That's the same joke.
Like what?
The batteries.
Again with the batteries. What's with you, kid? Well, look, these people didn't. And they would wake up in the middle of the night and then run around coughing on the smoke in the air. Ooh, it was a horrible sight. They were coughing and choking.
But you're supposed to crawl on the ground.
Crawl?
Yeah, like this. You can breathe.
You were thinking of David Lander? Oh, yeah. Okay. I do recognize that guy. From somewhere.
Very nice. Anyway, the fire monster, he used to frighten children.
Booberry sucks.
But what happened
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Count Chocula either. I don't think it's very good.
They'd be so frightened that they'd...
If it wasn't for the Halloween theming and the fact that having a chocolate vampire is inherently a cool mascot idea, I don't think that cereal would have lasted. It's not very good. It's basically just worse Cocoa Puffs.
They'd hide in their closets or even under their beds.
But if you hide...
I don't hate cereal monsters. That's the opposite of what I just said. I just said the cereal monsters are so cool, they've been single-handedly keeping those cereals afloat for decades. The cereal sucks. The monsters are cool.
The firefighters can't find you.
Yeah.
Frankenberry also sucks.
All right. Forget that, all right? Just forget it. Forget the whole thing. Forget burning houses. The fire monster was invisible. Yes, he was invisible.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is good.
And he'd go up and whisper into little kids' ears. He'd say, "Psst, kid, come here. Play with matches," he'd say. "Play with the matches, kid. Go ahead."
What about Yummy Mummy and Fruit Brute? I don't even remember those. Are those part of the same line? I only remember the main three. What? Hold on. Yummy Mummy cereal. Okay, that was a thing, apparently. And Fruit Brute. I wasn't familiar with those ones. I don't think I'd like them. Maybe I'd like Yummy Mummy. I don't think I'd like Fruit Brute. I don't like cherry. Artificial cherry.
That's stupid. If anyone tells you to play the matches, they're stupid.
Well, look, they didn't know that, especially the little ones like old... Hey, what is that little one?
Yeah, where is Carrie?
Probably looking for the kitchen.
Kitchen. Hope he doesn't get into my blood sausage. Ooh, that stuff's scary. Gives me a bad case of the heebie-jeebies.
Well, we better look for him. Let's split up. Sarah, you go with Count Floyd, and me and Brian are gonna look around downstairs.
Did the vampire just refer to diarrhea as the heebie-jeebies?
Okay, kid, come on. Let's see if we can find that little guy.
Maybe he's behind these.
No, don't open that door!
This is scary.
You're telling me I hate the daylight.
No, I mean the window. It's painted shut. How would you get out in case of a fire?
Well, maybe I couldn't get out.
You used to have a grown-up fix these.
Hey, I am a grown-up.
Oh, sorry. Carrie!
Have I seen this? And there's a link. Let's see where it goes. Wait, why is it Jim Henson's? They made puppet ones? I do like Jim Henson. And I like Muppets. So I do appreciate that.
Carrie? Cowabunga, look at this!
Blood sausage is an actual sausage? I'm familiar.
That could start a fire. Check.
Little bud! Little... Did I
Get it? Because he's a vampire, but he's the one that's scared.
frighten you?
Isn't it ironic?
What was that?
Don't you think?
Carrie. Hello? Carrie? I'm in here. Where?
Where's here?
Carrie, how did you get in there? Through the bookcase.
Book? Secret passageway?
Come on, let's go tell the others.
I didn't know I had a secret passageway.
I appreciate that for set dressing, they just put like the cheapest dollar store plastic skull on the end of the staircase handrail. Like, this isn't spooky enough. Throw a skull on there. Like the worst skull you've ever seen.
Tell the others.
I didn't know I had a secret passageway.
There's gotta be some way to get this thing open.
What if we pushed harder? I'm pushing harder already. I need a break.
Maybe he's a poor vampire. I'm gonna be real with you. If you have vampire powers and after decades or even centuries you haven't found a way to become wealthy off your vampire powers, what are you even doing? You have infinite time. You're immortal. You can break into places being a bat or a wolf. Sometimes you can turn into smoke depending on the fucking cannon. You're still poor?
Count Floyd, smoke!
Sorry, that's probably an admittance to you that if I ever became a vampire, I would directly start using it for crime. Not violent crime, but, you know, like, theft.
Well, it's a nasty habit, but what other kind of habits would I have?
Many billionaires would suddenly start appearing with 2 holes on their neck for some reason.
It's just that smoking is a major cause of house fires.
Just looking weaker and weaker by the day.
It's bad for your health.
Yeah.
Hi.
Carrie, are you alright?
Yeah, but it's scary in there. A bunch of old rags and newspapers lying around.
Don't you dare make Elon immortal. No. I'm going by the rules where they have to drink the vampire blood. I wouldn't turn a billionaire immortal. Good God, they're vampiric enough.
Reagan beats Mondale. Who's Mondale? Never mind that. These old papers are fire hazards. Check. Where's Count Floyd?
Count Floyd, now he's in there.
Come on, give me a hand here. Oh boy, I got the willies in there. I'll tell you, it's real scary.
This guy makes the vampire from Big Bad Beetleborgs look like Christopher Lee.
That's because we have to clean up all those old papers and rags. They're fire hazards.
Clean? Count Floyd never cleans. It wouldn't be right. Now get, you little rugrats. I've had enough of you. Just take a powder, get lost.
Okay, we're out of here. But we're gonna leave the smoke detector's checklist and video.
And we'll come back tomorrow to see if all these fire hazards have been taken care of. Or else.
Or else what?
Or else we'll tell your mom.
Yeah.
My mother, no, don't. She's a type A old bat if I ever saw one.
But if you have your mom sign the checklist, you can become a smoke detective too.
Checklist. Okay. Wow! Whoa! Ah. On video, scary stuff. Ooh.
This is my dad changing the battery in the smoke detector. And then we practiced Edith. That means exit drills in the home. Here's my mom showing me how to be careful in the kitchen. Put a lid on grease fires. And if you ever do get burned, put cold water on it. Then she showed my sister how to call for help. 911 or O for operator.
Here's my dad making sure flammable stuff is put away safely. And then he put a fire extinguisher in the garage.
Here's a safe house at the fire department.
Ooh, clumsy exposition, not a good sign.
The reason we're here today
I want to hang out with this vampire.
is we're going to talk a little bit about fire safety. What to do if your house is on fire, and how to make our homes a little safer. How many of you have smoke detectors? Good, good. Okay, put your hands down. Let me ask you another question. How many of you know for sure that there's a battery inside? Well, that's great. I'm glad to see so many hands. You know what? A smoke detector will protect your home. But when I go to a fire, I have special equipment that protects my body. The first thing I need is my boots, that's right. The next thing I need is my fire coat, right? And this is a special coat. The next thing the firefighter needs is something to protect his lungs. My air tank, exactly. Let me ask you, if you don't have all this equipment...
When is he going to tell us not to go to the second location? Hey, look at this man's lip. Does that lip look like the lip of J.J. Bittenbinder to you? Absolutely not. This man doesn't even have a hat.
You go inside a burning building?
In case you're unfamiliar, real quick, hold on. J.J. Bittenbinder.
If you're traveling on hanging loose on you on a stairwell.
There he is.
If you're not in control of your packages, or you don't have your briefcase, they're going to take these things and they'll be out on the street. Keep your purses and things in front of you where you can control them. Traveling with a small child always makes you more vulnerable because you're worried about the child falling off the platform or touching the third rail or getting hit by the train. You're more vulnerable to these goofs that come up there and steal your purse and run away. And
these goofs.
Not going to chase them because then you'd have to leave the child. If you're going to read a newspaper, that's a way to make sure you have control over your belongings.
He's just there to warn you about all the terrible, terrible things that will happen to you and your children.
We're watching.
Got on, which woman got on?
Anyway, sorry.
No. Should you go back in to get your toys or your money or your... What?
Oh, you never go into a burning building.
Is the fireman our friend?
Yes!
Well, even though I may look like a monster, I'm not a monster, am I?
Monster? He's no monster, he's a firefighter.
Would you like to help me show the boys and girls what to do if their clothes catch on fire?
Yes.
Okay. What's Daniel going to do if his clothes catch on fire?
Stop, drop, and roll.
That's right, that's right. Are you ready, Daniel? Okay, let's try it, Daniel. Get all the way down. Okay, cover your eyes, and let's roll like a basketball. Keep rolling. Now roll back the other way. Very good. Keep rolling. The fire's not out yet. Keep rolling. Come on. The fire's almost out. One more time, Daniel. Come on. The fire's out. Give him a big hand. Yeah.
It's so funny that they teach us all. Like, it's not funny. I know why we do it. I know why it's necessary. But the idea that we literally take little kids to the fire station just in case, on the unlikely chance one of these kids gets in a fire someday and, like, gets set on fire. Like, we all know this. Like, we all went to the fire station and had that talk and learned the stop, drop, and roll thing. Specifically because they thought one day one of you might be actively on fire, and we're gonna pretend that right now so you know what to do. I don't know. Seemed fun as a kid. Funnier now as an adult.
All right.
Hey, Frayline.
We learned how to do stop, drop, and roll, and that is so important. Now what we need to do
I've never caught on fire yet, luckily.
is to practice how to get out of our safe house.
Hope it's not a haunted safe house.
Boo, that one wasn't even good.
Okay, we're in our safe house.
Better to know it than not, though. No, I am not in any way advocating we stop teaching this to children. It's incredibly important. I'm just saying it's funny that ultimately we do a warning for something that will happen to a very small percentage of people, but it is such a horrific thing, we need to teach everyone just in case. That's why it's funny, is because it is intensely horrific, and we are all so afraid of it that we teach everyone because of the unlikely times when it does happen, and we teach it in a fairly banal, silly way for kids, but it's entirely focused on one of the most horrific ways to die, but you gotta kiddify it so kids don't think about the horrific reality of someone burning to death. So it's like this horrific, deeply traumatic human experience that we are boiling down for children in a way that they don't actually access how fucked up it is. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. I find that funny. I find that really interesting.
And we're going to practice how to get out.
We strip away layers of reality from it to present it to children in a safe way. And I find the end product of that stripping away of the reality to be comedic, because it is obvious and it is glaring.
Do when that smoke detector goes off, and he's with us, of course, he's going to let us know when there's a fire or there's smoke. And the minute it goes off, I want you to...
There's a dissonance. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a dissonance between the subject matter and the presentation, which is inherent because of the audience, which is children.
Roll out of bed, get down low, and crawl to the wall, and feel the wall until you come to the door. And it's important to feel that wall because you'll know where you're at. You're either going to come to a window or a door, and you'll have a way out. Okay, are you ready? Yes. Okay, let's try it. Close your eyes. And all of a sudden, our friendly smoke detector goes off. Roll out of bed, roll out of bed. Good, good. Get down low, crawl, crawl. Don't stand up. Feel that wall till you come to the door. Okay, let's feel that door. Is it hot? Okay, open it slowly. Open it slowly.
What if the door isn't cool? What if it's hot?
Feel the door.
Why would you do that?
Feel it, feel it. Open it, open it. Take a look. Uh-oh, there's smoke out there. Very good. Okay, let's cover it up. Cover it up. Pull it down. Good. Cover it quickly so that smoke doesn't come in. Okay, let's go out the window. Is it safe? Go out the window. Open it. Very good.
What if you're on the second floor?
Well, that's easy for her. She's on the ground level. What about me? I'd break my neck. I'm on the 5th floor.
But now let's pretend the fire is on the 5th floor, and you live on the 5th floor, and you can't get out because the fire is in the hallway. We're just going to have to wait for the firemen to come get us. Okay, the door is closed, the smoke's not coming in, and that's good. We've got our window open, but we've got to yell for help. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, let's put the sheet out, and let's yell for help. Ready? Help!
Fire! Help! Fire hazards! Help me get rid of my fire hazards! Oh!
This is the official smoke detective's checklist, and it's so important that Mom and Dad sit with you and go through the list to make sure that your house is safe from fire. After you do that and Mom or Dad has signed it, you will receive the official smoke detective's badge. Would you like one?
I want to be a smoke detective. I want to be a smoke detective. I want to be a smoke detective. Oh, boy. Oh, that's some scary video. Whew. Boy. Yeah, ironic, isn't it? I was just trying to scare those little children with a story about the fire monster, and now I'm... Boy, I better get going on that checklist right away.
You know, he's just a fireman, but he's not a great actor. Now I want to see an actor try and go save someone from a fire. We're doing opposites today.
Whoa, look at this place. What happened in here? Everything's so clean.
It's almost like it's an entirely different house with a completely different layout.
It's like he's taking care of the fire hazards we warned him about.
Fire hazard?
Help, Floyd!
That's Firefighter Floyd to you, Chief Inspector of the Transylvania Fire Prevention Bureau.
Oh, that's probably a bad idea. Vampires take double damage from fire. They are vulnerable to fire, which I fundamentally disagree with. I don't like that vampires are vulnerable to fire. But anyway.
Transylvania Fire Prevention Bureau?
You don't think there are any fire hazards in Transylvania? Well, there are a lot of them, I tell you. What with the belfries and the secret laboratories?
Why? Because I feel like the trope of vampires being weak to fire is a little bit like related to the sun. Like vampires, the sun damages vampires, and fire's like the sun. But fire isn't like the sun. Fire is a different thing than what's happening on the sun. So I don't think it should count. H-Bird says, an actor saving people from a fire. And then there's a link. Oh, Steve Buscemi! Did you guys know that Steve Buscemi was a fire? Yeah, 9/11, I know. What if it's holy fire? That's fine. That's fine.
Just the other day, Baron von Frankenstein's castle went up in flames. Not a single smoke detector in the whole place. Somebody's got to warn them.
But what do you know about fire safety?
Oh, you don't believe me? Well, ask. Go ahead and ask. Count. Firefighter Floyd knows.
Okay, what's the first thing you should do if a smoke alarm goes off at night?
You roll out of bed.
And then?
And then you crawl low. Like a snake or something. And feel the door to see if it's warm.
And then?
And then, if it's cool, I open the door slowly and keep crawling until I'm safely out of the house.
And then?
And then, I go to my meeting place.
And then?
Then I call the fire department, or 911, or the operator.
What about the fire hazards we told you about yesterday?
Well, always tell a grown-up. And, since I am a grown-up, I took care of them. Here, see for yourself.
Looks like he's got everything. Let's make him a smoke detective.
Yeah.
But the rules say he has to have his checklist signed by a parent. It's signed.
It could be a clever forgery.
Forgery? I'll have you know I flew all the way to my dear, sweet mother in Transylvania to have that signed.
Wow.
You're telling me my arms are so tired I couldn't even fly off the handle.
That one gets a rim shot? Why didn't the other jokes get a rim shot?
You can give Count Floyd a smoke detective's badge now.
Yeah.
Why, thank you. You're too kind. But now, I must leave. You see, I don't like to be awake in the day, and, well, I must get my sleep.
Not in that upside down thing, I hope.
No, I think I'm gonna try something new.
Hanging upside down in a cave?
Ooh, no, too drafty. Now, this time I think I'm gonna sleep in a bed with pillows and blankets and everything. Well, good night.
Sweet dreams.
Vampires have to sleep on soil from their homeland. He's from Transylvania.
Thank you, but I prefer night.
That's why Dracula sleeps in a coffin, because it's full of soil. From Transylvania!
Nightmares with scary ghosts.
He doesn't just do it for fun. He's not aura farming.
Monsters that howl in the night. Oh! 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 Say goodnight. Oh! 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 Oh!
Does it count if it's under the bed? I don't think so. I think he has to be laying on it.
Well, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Anything. Maybe we can... Smoke detectives!
Oh, big problems in Pennsylvania! You better come quick!
Pennsylvania? As long as we're home by dinner.
Here we go again.
Did they do multiple tapes of this? Why Dracula? Or why a vampire? I guess is my question, if this is the only one.
Smoke detectives are on the beat. Smoke detectives
Oh, they have a song.
live on your street. Smoke detectives know what to do. Smoke detectives like me and you.
I do like the saxophone.
If there's a fire, smoke detectives know the key to getting out is staying low. On our hands and knees, crawling on the floor. Before we open it, we feel the door. Smoke detectives are on the beat. Smoke detectives live on your street. Smoke detectives know what to do. Smoke detectives like me and you. We've earned our badges 'cause we don't play with matches. We've all learned how not to get burned. Safe outside when the fire trucks arrive. Smoke detectives, get out alive. Smoke detectives are on the beat. Smoke detectives live on your street. Smoke detectives know
Could I get the radio edit version of this?
what to do. Smoke
Going on a little long.
detectives like me and you. Smoke detectives like me and you. Smoke detectives like me and you.
Thank you, State Farm.
Smoke detectives like me and you.
Ooh, scare. Help me get rid of my fire hazards! Mark, kind of stooges there.
Maybe we'd better go home. I mean, it's almost time for lunch. Come here. Listen.
Clean? Count Floyd never... Or else what?
Or else we'll tell your mom.
No, not my mom. That woman's scarier than my dick. She's a type A if I ever saw her.
No, I'd stay calm and get up fast.
Well, you would you? Well, good for you.
But me and Brian are gonna look around downstairs.
Who died and left you, boss? Anyway, you want to give me some orders, too? Hey, guys.
All right. This is a pretty old one. This is from the 40s, so not VHS. This is older than that, but it's only a minute and a half.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a personal matter between you and me, for it intimately concerns the cinema in which we are both interested. I as entertainer, you as entertained. You see, there are some curious people who come here just to do willful damage. They slash the carpets and curtains, cut the seats, destroy the ashtrays and toilet fittings, even damage the decorations and the very walls. This is constantly happening. Goodness knows why. This is your cinema as much as anybody else's, and the management really does do all in its power to keep the place comfortable and cheerful. But you know it is almost impossible to repair damage in these difficult times. Well, that is my grouse. here is where you come in, if you will. It is difficult to understand.
Look at that illustration. That's good shit. I love that. I want to frame that and put it on a wall. That's good. That's got something. That's good shit.
The mentality of those who
How I feel facing reality every single day.
do these things. It is still more difficult
That's pretty good too.
to catch them. Will you please help by immediately reporting any individual seen to be doing malicious damage? Help us all to keep up the standard of comfort and enjoyment at this cinema. Thanking you sincerely, the management.
That was very sincere. Let's try this one. This is from the Thrift Archivist, and it's called Killer Friendships. It's a Christian thing, I think.
Hi, I'm Marty Mosley,
Oh yeah, it's a Christian thing. Look at that guy.
head of the Total TV Network. By now, you've probably determined that the Total TV Network believes in small group Bible study. However, it does require variety and innovation. It doesn't have to be boring. There's something else we believe in. That's missions. We would like to see your young people involved in mission projects here in the States or overseas. So the Total TV Network is going to donate 3 $2,500 mission scholarships to church youth groups who are going on a mission trip outside of the United States or Canada. And we are also going to donate 5 $1,000 mission scholarships to church youth groups who are involved in a mission project here in the U.S. or Canada. Apply today for your scholarship. There are more details in the enclosed Leader's Guide. Take our challenge and involve your young people in missions. Now enjoy this episode of Unfiltered.
I don't think it's Mormon. I think I think it's Protestant American Christian. I don't know how fundamentalist it is or how, not. We'll see. It looks like it's trying to be hip with the youths, so. Oh, I might have to move this because of the song.
Hey, Kyle. I know we've only been dating for a couple of days, but I was thinking about getting Ashley's name tattooed on my arm.
Bad idea.
Yeah. Kill him. But I'm telling y'all, I'm getting ready to give Carl a piece of my mind.
Wait, isn't he a black belt?
Like it matters.
Bad idea.
I'm the tiger, right, guys? Hey, Adam, you got prom date yet?
That's right, 3. You never know who's gonna back out on you.
Bad idea.
Yeah, I barely knew the guy, but he had 2 mouthpieces and I needed 1. So
Is there a reason we're putting the bad idea thing on their butts?
Figured.
Bad idea, Jeans.
Hey, anyone want my apple? Flash kinda got a hold of it.
Hey, I'm game.
I didn't know that, Wannabe. I've never seen the show.
Hi, I'm Haley, and this is Rob.
Welcome to Unfiltered.
Non-denominational Baptist. True.
Hey, Haley.
Yeah.
We're friends, right?
Sure.
Okay, though Haley may struggle with wanting a little more than a friendship, I think we get along pretty well.
I don't struggle with that.
However, not all friendships are perfect.
We're definitely not perfect.
In fact, some friends might even be kind of bad for you.
Rob.
We're going to talk about those today on the show.
Are you even listening to me?
I'm sorry, what?
My relationship with Kelly at the beginning was we were like sisters. We were inseparable. We were always together.
We were inseparable for a while. It seemed like we did everything together.
I felt Kelly was someone I could trust everything to because she listened so well. She always had the right answer when I needed it. So I trusted her a lot at the beginning. I think I grabbed on a little too fast, trusted somebody a little too much.
I think we rushed into it, but
I had heard that she was spreading rumors about me and that she was telling people that I did things that I didn't do.
I never did spread rumors about her. I mean, who would spread rumors about their best friend?
And she admitted that she had said some stuff to some people, but she believed that it had been blown out of proportion, and at the time I was just so upset I didn't believe her.
Then I also heard stuff that I hadn't been saying, that I was calling her untrustworthy and...
But were there things you were saying? Because you said you didn't spread any rumors, but now you're saying I heard things that I didn't say about her, which implies as a qualifier that you heard things that you did say about her. This is high school drama. It doesn't really matter, but...
friend and stuff like that, and none of it was true.
I guess a week or two had passed and she had called me, confronting me that she had heard that I was spreading rumors about her.
Well, when I called, she sounded shocked, and I don't know if that was shock from hearing these things that weren't true or shock that I knew what she was saying, but she denied it totally.
High school drama felt very serious at the time, didn't it?
I never spread rumors about Kelly, but I do admit I did say things to, people like, just hurt feelings. I wouldn't say anything that wasn't true. I just said that, she did hurt me. She probably isn't a good friend, which is stuff I never should have said. I came home every day upset because I'd see her every day at school and it wasn't the same. It wasn't the run up and hug and tell all the secrets. It was just kind of a hi-bye thing.
It hit our friendship really hard to where we weren't really even speaking to each other.
I didn't want to hang out with her on the weekends. I couldn't even face her at the time. It wasn't anger quite yet. It was more, I was too upset to even speak to her.
It really, really was painful. I was really confused and really hurt.
I had never been hurt like this before. I mean, you've had those arguments with a friend and you get over it, but Kelly was the one person I had never felt that close to or trusted so much with. And I felt like I couldn't trust anybody.
For a while, I didn't think I could trust many people, but it was also a learning experience.
I just wish we had never listened to the rumors, because rumors just are the most horrible thing that a friendship can go through. I wish that we had actually come to each other and talked just like best friends.
We really haven't talked a whole lot since 8th grade. I mean, we have, but we're more of acquaintances now than friends.
This is shit that happened in middle school? We're not even talking about high school shit. We're talking about shit that happened in middle school? Whatever.
But I think now we could be better friends if we just talk about this whole situation.
Maybe just make new friends. It's fine.
Get it past us.
It's fine.
And then make a new start from there.
Kelly and Whitney are trying, but I don't think their friendship's quite back yet.
And that's hard because friends are the best. I mean, we spend most of our time with
Friends are the best.
Like in school?
Or
What a thoughtful statement.
on youth trips,
Oh, on the phone.
hanging out. I mean, tons of time. Let's check in with Louis Giglio. He heads up the Passion Conferences and Bible Studies. I got to go to one of those conferences recently, and it was incredible. Tons of singing, tons of people, and Louis did great.
Friendships are supposed to be good. They're one of the great joys in life, but they can quickly go bad, as we've seen. I want to talk about two kinds of killer friendships today. First, friends that hurt your feelings. Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. Now that's brilliant. You see, it sets up a balance. The other person and yourself. Love your friend, but keep loving yourself too. Friendships need to be two-way streets. But sometimes a friend will hurt you, take advantage of you, disrespect you. That's a sign the friendship is off balance, and it's a tough spot to be in. But what can you do? Well, here's some ideas. First, make sure you know exactly what happened. Don't rely on hearsay, but ask your friend to explain directly what happened. And whatever happened between you and your friend, you have to decide. Was this a betrayal that should end your relationship forever?
Veronica, I heard at lunch that you denied me 3 times. Oh my God, I did not.
Forever? Or can you forgive your friend and renew the friendship? Jesus had 2 friends who hurt him, Judas and Peter. Judas sold him out. Peter denied knowing him. But later, Jesus forgave Peter and restored a relationship with him. Now, you guys have problems with friends too. Of course, sometimes you're fighting about girls, aren't you?
Brian and I met each other in 8th grade, and I thought he was a punk kid and everything. He tried to be all macho and everything in front of all the kids he didn't know. But summer after our 9th grade year, we had happened to sit by each other, so we had become really good friends. We'd go and buy the newest computer games and play them all day long, all night long, until we couldn't see the screen anymore, and it was really fun. I was going to homecoming with this girl that I'd asked, and I had an interest in starting to date her, and Brian knew this. And about 2 weeks before homecoming, he decided that he would,
So he never forgave Judas? No, Judas was cursed and went on to be the world's first vampire. That's canon.
Move and move in on her. So I had called him and asked him about this girl, like...
Not canon to Christianity. Canon to Dracula 2000.
What is
my favorite vampire origin story, though.
Deal was with her, and he said that he was just friends with her and he was happy that they were being friends. Then about a week later,
was it Cain in Dracula 2000? I thought in Dracula 2000 it was Judas. Which one was it, Judas? Because there's definitely a movie where it's Judas.
He called me.
You never seen it? Okay.
And he said, I need to tell you something. Me and this girl are going to start dating.
And you're thinking Vampire the Masquerade? Gotcha. No, Dracula 2000, it's Judas. I think there's even a little scene about it. And that's how they explain why vampires are weak to silver, is because Judas traded Jesus for, 30 silver coins or something? I don't remember the exact number. And the crucifix damaging vampires is a direct thing to the Judas thing.
So...
You think you were thinking Supernatural? Gotcha.
They started dating about a week before homecoming, and I ended up going to homecoming with this girl while she was dating Brian. It ticked me off big time. I felt really disappointed in him, and I told him that I was really disappointed in him and that I couldn't trust him as a friend anymore. There were a few words that probably shouldn't have been said that were said by both of us, and he ended up storming out of the room. There was a whole lot of times whenever I felt like getting back at him and having revenge on what he had done to me or something. It got to the point where I would say we were 0% friends. We hated each other.
All right, enough of this. This video's bumming me the fuck out. What else do we have?
It's a new tune.
I didn't hear you. Yes, it just came in.
This video is How to Meet Women Easily from 1990.
Would be nice to dance to.
It is.
What's on the other side?
Well, it's another new...
And the movie this clip is from is, Penny... Penny... There's a second word. Penny something.
One.
I forget the name of the movie, sorry.
Do you mind playing it for me?
Yeah. This way.
No, not dreadful. It's something about music and records, because the love interest to the main guy is like a sales lady at a record shop. Penny... I don't remember. Doesn't matter.
The angels must have sent you, and they meant you just for me.
Hi, I'm Steve Newmark. If you're like most guys...
Penny Serenade? That sounds right. That sounds right.
You see good-looking women every day you'd like to meet. And like most guys, you probably don't meet them as often as you'd like. You know, most men think they should just naturally have a knack for meeting women. But the truth is, it's a skill like any other that needs to be learned. You wouldn't expect to be a great surgeon if you never went to med school. Well, unfortunately, there's no school that teaches you how to meet women. That's why we designed this video, to give you the information and skills you need to meet any woman you want. With the techniques you'll learn in this program, you can take advantage of all those opportunities that pass you by every day. Here's an example of what I'm talking about.
What a hunk.
Okay, so we are starting off with the assumption that she is into you. That's an interesting place to start. We're starting assuming she thinks you're hot. That's a pretty big foot in the door, let me tell you. That's gonna do a lot of the work for you. I feel like we're skipping some steps.
I'm in love. I wonder if she's interested in me. I wish I knew the right thing to say.
Why doesn't he come over here? What does he need, an engraved invitation?
I can't tell. I don't have a clue. Maybe I'll throw myself at her feet and beg. Nah, that never works. Why doesn't she give me a sign?
What's wrong with this guy?
She doesn't seem interested. I don't need this. I'm getting out of here.
Men.
Look familiar? Well, that's what happens to most of us.
Okay, but what about situations, and it's gonna be most of them, where you're just there and there's like a lady there and she doesn't want you to hit on her? Because that's probably gonna be most of the time.
This tape will show you how to handle that situation so that you come out a winner. During the course of this program, you'll learn our 5-step plan for meeting the women you desire. The inner game of meeting women is probably the most important step of all. We'll show you how to prepare yourself mentally to ensure your success. Step number 2.
How about, I think rule 1 should be accepting rejection. That'd probably be pretty good.
Understanding body language. We'll show
Oh no!
you how to tell if a woman is interested in you by her body language.
Oh no!
And you'll find out how to broadcast the right messages through your own body language so that a woman will be interested in you even before you approach her. Step number 3, the approach. You'll learn the 5 most effective ways to approach a woman. Step number...
This feels like Pastel the Game. Like, you guys know The Game by, I think it was Lee Strauss? It's like that, but Pastel. And, like, bootleg Michael Eisner was the director.
Number 4, how to keep a conversation interesting. We'll show you what to do after you've said hello. You'll learn how to keep a conversation lively and interesting and how to get her to want more. Step number 5, getting the date. You'll learn the right things to say to get her telephone number or set up a date on the spot. The techniques in this video are based on years of research, observing what works and what doesn't. We've talked to many men who are successful at meeting women. We've also talked to many women to find out what really turns them on. In order to have a complete perspective on what women really want, this program is being co-authored by a very savvy female expert, Rebecca Sidnor. She's the author of the best-selling book, Making Love Happen, one of the most popular dating and romance guides of the 90s. To ensure your success, we've also included at the conclusion of this tape a 30-day program for putting these techniques into action.
Oh, great.
Some of these suggestions may seem a little obvious to you. Let's face it, this isn't brain surgery. Just know that this is probably the most comprehensive program available for meeting women. And most importantly, it works. Step number 1 is the inner game, the contest that takes place inside our heads. You know, in sports, it's this mental game that often makes the difference between average and world-class athletes. The best athletes use many of the techniques we're going to talk about in this section.
When I see an attractive woman that I want to meet, I instantly feel like I'm about 14 years old, and I sweat and I stumble over my shoes. and I make a fool of myself. Very self-conscious.
You know, most of us pass by great opportunities to meet women every day. The reason we don't is because we talk ourselves out of approaching them. Here's an example of what we often do when we see an attractive woman.
Wow, she's hot. But she won't be interested in me. She's too good looking. And let's face it, I'm not that great. I'm not good looking. I'm not smooth.
You're very clearly in roughly the same league.
I'm too shy.
You're fine.
I don't have a lot of money. She's probably used to going out with guys who are rich. I'm not gonna go up to her and make a fool of myself.
Have we considered, like, getting a hobby and meeting people? Like, why is it always about this, like, cold approach to some stranger? In what world is this a good way to meet people? Find a hobby, join a book club, do anything.
Elf.
To be clear, I'm not telling anyone to join a club to hit on people. I'm just saying if you engage socially, you will gain friendships and social interactions, and kind of if there is someone around that's interested in you and you're interested in them, it'll just kind of happen. Like, I just do things.
So what stopped this guy? Fear and self-doubt, two of our most potent enemies. Because of fear and doubt, the guy in the video talked himself out of being with a woman who could have been very interested in him. He put himself down to the point that he convinced himself that he would fail. And that's what happens to most of us. Even if we're not aware of it, we talk ourselves out of what we want. You know, we all have something we beat ourselves up about. We're either too short or too tall, too young or too old, too fat or too thin. There's always something. Well, the main difference between guys who are successful and guys who aren't is that the successful ones don't let that negative voice in their head stop them. This negative voice and the fear that comes along with it can be defeated. Every time you walk away from something you're afraid of, it makes you more fearful. But every time you face it head on, it makes you less afraid. That fear voice in your head that always stops you will give you a dozen reasons not to approach a woman. It's not the right time, she's probably not interested, I'll wait.
Those are pretty good reasons.
Wait till I'm in better shape. You know, you've heard it all. The key is to not pay attention to those excuses. It's just your fear. If you go ahead and do it anyway, you'll master that fear, and then you'll have all the women you can handle. Overcoming that fear will be the difference between you and the rest of the guys. So here's what to do. When you hear those negative thoughts, give yourself a little pep talk. Tell yourself the truth, that women want to be approached.
Oh, fuck. Oh, this is bad advice. This is really bad advice.
They think it's flattering, and that you're an attractive guy. She'd be lucky to meet you. It's also helpful to remember all the successes with women you've had in the past. You know, because your negative voice has influenced you for so long, you may not believe these pep talks at first. It may take a while for this positive message to sink in, but the more you give yourself these pep talks, the more impact they'll have on you. It's just a matter of replacing those old negative messages that make you feel like giving up with new ones that give you courage. This is exactly what the most successful athletes do before a game.
Why do we keep talking about athletes? This has nothing to do with sports or... This is human interaction. Stop comparing interpersonal relationships to sports. Oh my god, I know that a lot of guys like sports, and that's great. This has nothing to do with that. Please stop framing everything as sports. Learn an emotion. Learn a vulnerable feeling.
They talk themselves into success. Let me tell you about a guy who wanted to try out these techniques and decided that the beach would be the best place for him to meet women. Well, he went there one afternoon and he was really scared. He walked up and down the beach for about 3 hours before he could approach somebody. And by that time, almost every...
Freyline says, please don't. I've only felt flattered being approached by a guy once, and that was because he was super nice. Pretty similar experience. The guy seemed like a nice guy. It was at Best Buy. I was shopping for Blu-rays, and I told him all about my collection, and then he showed me his collection. He was a video game collector. So he had, like, as much as I have Blu-rays, he had retro games. It was crazy. He had pictures on his phone of his, like, game room. It was fucking awesome. So that was fine just because that dude was cool.
Everybody had left. But he didn't.
And he wasn't a dick. He was just like, oh, okay, you know.
Didn't let his fear stop him, and he did go up to somebody. Soon he got it down to maybe 10 minutes of pacing before he approached somebody. The more he did it...
But then there was another there was another situation, though, at a different store where I was looking for Blu-rays. The fact that this has happened multiple times while I'm shopping for Blu-rays really unveils how much I only leave the house to shop for Blu-rays, huh? Anyway, I was shopping for Blu-rays at this different store, and I was looking, and this guy was like, hey! But, like, he was, like, awkward, and, like, there was no real conversation. Like, if you want to have a conversation, great! Like, we're clearly both interested in movies. Talk about a movie! But he was so clearly trying to, like, flirt or something, but he didn't know how to have a conversation, like a person. And no offense to this guy, like, I'm not saying he's a dick or anything. I'm sure he was just trying, but he couldn't. We were in a perfect situation where we were both clearly engaging in a hobby, and he couldn't. I felt so bad. He couldn't think, I should maybe talk about the hobby we clearly both share. So that was awkward, and that was unfortunate. I feel bad for that guy.
Better he got. Eventually, he got to the point where he ended up sitting down with 8 out of 10 women, and about 40% of the time, he came away with their phone numbers. The main thing he told me was that he got less and less afraid the more he did it, and then he became more and more confident.
Hannah's Guide to Meeting People, Step 1, go shop for Blu-rays. Step 2, see Step 1. Having boobs helps. I think having boobs probably helps a little bit.
By the end, he'd conquered that fear, and he had a lot of women to show for it. You may be sitting there thinking, what do women think about all this? Do they really want to be approached? Well, to find out what women really want and won't tell you, I'd like you to meet Rebecca Sidnor. She's talked to thousands of women because she's one of this country's leading romance consultants. To finish up our first section on the inner game, let's get the female point of view from Rebecca.
Women admire men who have enough confidence to approach them. Being approached is flattering. Women love the attention and the
this is such bad advice!
feeling of being singled out.
Why are you doing this, lady? Why are you doing this?
It makes them feel special.
How much money could you possibly be making from this where it's worth it?
Remember, women are romantics at heart, and there's nothing more romantic than having a man go out of his way to talk to you. It really makes our day. Don't let the fact that you're not a Tom Cruise lookalike stop you. Looks are not as important for women as they are for men.
Looks play their own part in it. They have an importance. However, they're not the most important thing. Okay, let's see. I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, looks would come in about a 5 or 6.
Women are more interested in the way a man makes them feel than the way he looks. A man with only average...
Generalizing like this is always so stupid. Half the people on the planet are women. We're generalizing 4 billion people.
Looks can succeed with a woman if he makes her feel desirable. Sensitivity is also important, as is a good sense of humor. Looks are secondary to these qualities. Don't second guess what a woman's type of man may be. You may be perfect for her and not even know it. A lot of beautiful women I know are dating guys who aren't that great looking.
That's not exactly how I would frame it. How about you frame it like, not everyone is focused on stereotypical Hollywood ideals of what makes someone attractive, and instead will find you attractive for who you are. You don't have to say they're ugly. Oh my God.
But they had other things these women were looking for.
I've dated men who people would say they aren't good looking and they're shorter than me because I'm very tall. And for me, it has no consequence whatsoever. I mean, like I said, I'm more concerned that the person is honest and they're sincere.
I cut her the fuck off. Do I have the chat only on screen or do I have a dual monitor? I have two monitors. This monitor has the video we're watching and all the content. This has everything else, both chats, music if I need to play it. If I need to search something, I can put it over here. I have two monitors.
Body language is a key to sending the right message to women so that they're receptive to you. Here's an example of a guy...
I wouldn't mind a third monitor someday. I could do up to 3, and that would be helpful. That way I could always have chat over here and Google things over here if I need to, and not cover this up. But
using the wrong kind of body...
Not a need.
...language and sending the wrong kind of message.
Yeah, so if you ever see me looking over here a lot, that's me reading chat. This is chat over here. So, like, if I'm watching the video, I'm looking here, or I'll talk to the camera. But if I'm looking this way, this is chat.
He's a good...
I don't have an iPad. I do have a tablet, though, that I can use as a third monitor. I can do that.
Looking guy. But what's his problem? I guess he thinks he's cool.
A lot of guys like the one in this video try to act cool and indifferent. They think that turns women on. They're wrong. Movie stars can get away with it because they're just great looking and famous. But for the average guy, acting aloof just turns women off.
I hate guys that, like, especially if you go out to bars or whatever, some of those guys, like, they sit there so cool, like you're supposed...
Her look is pretty good. Like, those sunglasses and that blouse. I think you could wear this outfit today and you wouldn't look out of place. I don't know what pants she's wearing, in fairness. That's a pretty good look. It's almost the from Jurassic Park. What's her name?
Just walk up to them, and when you do, they're like, I know you want to talk. They just look at you like I know you just want to
Laura Dern, thank you.
talk to me. You know, that kind of
Ellie
attitude?
Sattler, the
I hate
character.
that. That's the worst.
Women are looking for a man they can trust and who's sincere. A man that is open and available. They're concerned about getting hurt. When they see a guy that communicates indifference, it's a warning sign that they could be hurt or mistreated. So it's important that you communicate before you approach a woman that you're friendly and non-threatening. This is done by open body language, which includes looking directly at a woman with a friendly smile, not a piercing gaze. Don't ever leer at her body. Keep your arms uncrossed, and keep your demeanor friendly and available. Another tip before you approach a woman is to take a few seconds to observe her and see what...
My wife says I had such a crush on Laura Dern. Gay.
You can learn about her...
Gay!
...from her body language. You may notice things that could help you when you start talking.
Just stop and observe for a while. You know?
Oh, I gotta tell people, the other day we saw a bumper sticker that Baja pointed out, and it said, I'm not the Mummy bisexual, I'm more of a Jurassic Park bisexual. And I feel that. Laura Dern and, Jeff Goldblum. They're good in that movie.
And see how the person moves, what the person is drinking, what the person is wearing.
Being bisexual fucking rules. Fellow bi people in chat, can we just take a moment to be like, isn't it fucking cool being bi? All these other people limited. Good shit.
How the person might react to someone else that approaches them. And then you could just take those and take what you've learned and apply that. And if it doesn't work, so what? Big deal. You know, you took a shot. You're either going to make it or you're going to fail, but at least you took a shot.
Now let's hear from Rebecca for the female point of view about body language.
Women don't always give out clear messages that they're
Baja
interested.
says I'm married to you, so having a crush on her is not the gayest thing about me. Never mind.
And even if they do, men don't always pick up on them. Research shows that most flirting signals are missed by men, partly because they
Fuck
don't
it, I'll show you the gayest thing about you.
know what to look for, and partly because most women aren't that adept at sending them. Sometimes we get embarrassed when we see a man we're attracted to, and we don't want to get caught staring. And if we do, we feel awkward and look the other way. When this happens, a woman may glance your way, catch your eye, and quickly look away. If this happens more than once, and you're not wearing a gorilla costume or happen to be your ex-husband, she probably would like to meet you. Now,
I think that's bad advice.
if she looks at you and smiles, or returns your smile, get up and move. She just handed you an engraved invitation. She'll become
What if she's just being nice?
discouraged and withdraw her interest soon if you don't respond. An excellent rule of thumb is that it's a good idea to approach a woman if you have a hint she might be interested. Chances are she will be. Observe the following demonstration, and you'll see a number of other flirting signals that you might be overlooking.
Oh no, the hair touch. This one gets to me because I touch my hair all the time because it gets really dry and bad and I need to like adjust it a lot. Or at least I have a tick where I feel like I need to adjust it a lot.
The woman in this video was flirting by straightening her clothes, smoothing her hair, and touching her face and neck. Women often touch themselves in places where they would like to be touched. Okay, guys, if you're getting any of these signs, then your chances for success have gone way up. However, if you don't see these signs, don't be discouraged. She may be interested, but shy, distracted, or just lost in her own thoughts. By the way, don't waste your time on a woman who's wearing a wedding ring on her left ring finger. So, make the move, guys. We're waiting.
Now we're going to show you the 5 most effective approaches for meeting women. After you watch this section, you'll be able to take advantage of all the opportunities that normally pass you by every day. One important thing to realize is that women are really concerned about their safety. There's
I wonder why.
a lot of nuts out there. So the most
And you're definitely not a nut guy who bought this VHS tape on how to hit on women. You're great.
important thing to communicate to a woman when you approach her is that you're safe. That you're
I genuinely feel bad if in the 90s there was like a Lieutenant Barkley-esque guy who was really desperate and awkward and shy and really just wanted like a confidence boost or maybe to learn some tricks, and they buy this video and it's just bad advice. I know this is cliche. I know this is like everyone's gonna roll their eyes. If you're a guy in chat and you're like, don't have a lot of self-confidence or you're worried and you're like, I don't know how to talk to women, just like be a normal person, just be yourself. Women are not a separate species. There are appropriate times and places to introduce yourself to people. It's the same rules as with men. It's fine. Maybe not the same rules, but you know what I mean. Be a person. Do not treat women like a separate species. Just be yourself. As long as yourself isn't like a shitbag, you're fine. Yeah, have interactions without expectations. That's a great way to put it. Just be sociable. Don't, like, force yourself onto people in a conversation.
Gentlemen, don't be loud or overly aggressive. Be polite, respectful, sincere. Try to stay light, and most importantly, relax and be yourself.
Just coming up and being yourself, because yourself is always going to come out anyway. So if you're not yourself when you start out, then you're not giving a good impression.
Possibly the easiest and least threatening approach is to ask for a favor, some kind of help, or for general information. You can ask for the time, directions, anything to get yourself started talking and making contact with a woman. This doesn't have
making contact.
Have to be information
like the Roland Emmerich film?
You really need. It's just an excuse to start talking. This approach is perfect for all those times that you're stuck in an elevator with an attractive woman or waiting in line at a supermarket. The man in the next video was nervous about meeting a woman, So he transferred his nervous energy into concern about missing the train and used this as a reason to connect with her.
Excuse me. I'm new here. Can you tell me, is this the stop for the 5L?
Oh, yes, it is.
And do you happen to know when it comes?
Well, it should be here in about 5 minutes.
So we're starting out with a lie. That's good.
Good. I was afraid I'd miss it.
Oh, no, you haven't missed it yet. Just sit back and relax.
Oh, thank you. Do you mind if I stay?
No.
Oh, thanks. You've been a great help. I really was afraid I'd miss it. My name's Bill, by the way.
Susan, glad to meet you.
You too.
Simple enough technique. He just made an excuse to talk to her. Chances are she's going to answer his question, and then he's made the initial contact. Now, you're not home free, of course. You still have to keep the conversation going. We'll talk about that in the next section. Here's some other kinds of questions you can ask. Let's say you're at the
How do you say words to people?
Supermarket. You could say, do you know how to tell if this melon is ripe? Or in line for the movie. Have you read any reviews about this movie? Or in the elevator? Do you know a good place to eat lunch around here? The advantage to this approach is that it seems spontaneous and accidental. It doesn't feel to a woman like she's being picked up. It also gives you an opportunity to start something with a minimum of risk on your part.
Oh, the compliment.
The second approach we recommend is to offer a compliment. This approach has the advantage of starting off a conversation in a really positive way. After all, who doesn't enjoy being complimented?
People who get superficial compliments by creeps all the time trying to get in their pants.
The trick here is to study the woman for a moment and notice what is really unique about her. What makes her special? There's always something to compliment somebody on, so this is an easy one to come up with on the spot. Here's some examples of the complimentary open. Clothing. That's a beautiful dress you're wearing. Those are good colors for you.
Oh, wow, you're the only straight man in America who gives a fuck about dresses. That's incredible. Nice to meet you.
Really bring out your blue eyes. Jewelry. That's a very interesting necklace. What kind of stone is that? Smile. You've got a great smile.
That's the worst. No. You
have beautiful eyes, but I guess you hear that a lot.
Okay, so starting with a compliment is a bad thing to do in the first place, but if for some reason you feel compelled that you must compliment this person, absolutely never have it be something that is innate to themselves. Their eyes, their smile, their hair. That's weird. You're treating that person like an object. Oh, I looked at how you are just by the way you are, and I think you are aesthetically gorgeous. That's weird. Don't do that. If you must compliment someone, compliment something they chose, I guess. Like, oh, that lipstick matches, whatever. I still don't think that's good. I still think it's creepy to approach people and give them random compliments in this context. But if you're gonna, at least make it something that was a conscious choice on their part and not a thing about them that they have no control over. It feels objectifying. And, like, I think women know, I don't know how men are together, I guess. I was never good at being a guy before I came out. But, like, women give each other compliments all the time. I get it at work. Like, women will be like, oh, I like your nails, or I like your blouse, or your shirt, or whatever. And, you know, you do that in return. So that's a sincere thing you can do. But especially if you're a guy and you're doing that, might not be fair, but it's going to come across a certain way. So... not a good opener if you don't know someone.
Something she's doing. You're a great tennis player. These may sound simple, and they are, but remember that what's important here is that you observe and be prepared to compliment a woman. If you are attracted to her in the first place, there's a good chance that what caught your eye in the beginning is what you can compliment her on. The following is a demonstration of what the complimentary approach looks like in action.
That's a nice scarf.
Thank you.
You know, I've been thinking of getting my sister something like that for her birthday. Do you mind if I ask where you picked it up?
Oh, just around the corner at the store. But it's the last one that they had.
Oh, no.
Actually, I'm sure that there's others there that you'd like.
Oh, good.
As you see in this demonstration, the compliment nice scarf had a natural follow-up question, where did you get it, that continued the conversation. You could see that she was flattered by what he said, but it's best not to compliment a woman on her...
Again, if it were me, depending on the guy, I guess, but if most guys, I was sitting somewhere and they said something like complimenting some item of clothing I had, I would assume they were hitting on me, because why would they fucking care where I got the scarf? Are you gonna get one? I doubt it.
her body, beauty, or face, because they carry heavy sexual connotations and may turn her off. So play it safe.
I also hate it when they sit there and all they talk about is how attractive they find you. I'd rather have them talk about that I'm funny or that I said something smart. That's much more appealing than hearing about my legs.
You get the horn? Got a horn. The spontaneous approach is situational. You use anything...
Bong the Ripper says, maybe I'm just a bit flamboyantly gay, but I think you can give compliments to strangers. Just use more interesting adjectives like gorgeous rather than good. I think the flamboyancy probably helps. Like, I think that probably is disarming to a lot of people. Right or wrong, that's probably the case. Ultimate Undying says, I think that the worst one I get in the wild was I was wearing Exorcist Vans, and then proceeded to talk about all the videos he watched about exorcisms, and I was like, they're from a movie, and then a friend came up and dragged me away, saving my life. That's a good one.
It's happening in the moment as an excuse to start talking to somebody. It can be the bus being late, the weather, something funny that somebody just did. The essence of this approach is to be spontaneous and to use whatever pops into your head at the moment. This conveys a light attitude that's very attractive to women. Women often like the unexpected and appreciate somebody who can just wing it. This approach is especially effective when used with a humorous, light touch. Being light does a lot for you because it communicates that you're going to be fun to be with. And most importantly, because it puts her at ease and helps her to relax.
Make a few jokes. I mean, if you can make a few jokes about yourself, not everybody's so uptight. You know, just small one-liners is great. I found it to be great, so. But if I make fun of myself all the time, it works.
This doesn't mean you have to be Robin Williams or even have a great sense of humor. It's simply a matter of taking a light and playful attitude. This is an approach that women often use when they want to make contact with a man. Here's a demonstration of a woman using the spontaneous approach.
Is there any good news today?
Not really.
I guess I don't need this then.
You know, somebody ought to come out with a newspaper that only has good news in it.
You know, that's a terrific idea.
Oh, these two seem insufferable. They're perfect for each other.
I would be the first person to buy it.
Maybe we could start up a subscription base,
Oh,
huh?
what a wonderful idea.
There's plenty of people in this town that could use some good news.
This is the best example of banter you could come up with? Like, I get the tone they're going for. Oh, you banter. I know. But this is all you can come up with?
Drew.
My name's Bill, by the way. What's yours?
Hi. My name's Susan.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
So, do you come to this park bench often?
This guy was sharp enough to tell that she was trying to connect, and he kept things going by continuing the conversation in the same light tone. Remember, there's always something in any situation that lends itself to an opening. Just keep your eyes open and be ready to say something. If she's interested, you'll be on your way.
All right, we're about halfway through this video and we've been going for 3 hours, so it's probably time to call it a night. I will give you guys the link if you'd like to see the rest of this, or we may cover the rest on the next VHS Vault. So, thank you everyone for hanging out yet again for another VHS Vault stream. Had lots of fun. Didn't get to everything today, so we have plenty of stuff for next time. I work tomorrow. I will definitely save this Left Behind video, by the way. Let me make sure I get all of this stuff saved. But, I work tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I will try, but I do have to get up early, and my boss is still gone, so it depends on how it goes. If I can't see you tomorrow, then I will be back Friday. And on Friday, I think we're going to do a longer stream again. We've been doing longer streams on Fridays, and I've been enjoying that. So I think we'll do that again this Friday. I don't know what the topic will be, or if we'll just do kind of variety like we have the past couple weeks. But either way, it'll be fun. Let's see who we're going to raid on Twitch, and then we will call it a night, and I'll get some food, and take a shower, and get ready for tomorrow. Oh, Caspel's playing Half-Life. That's pretty good.
Give her this, and then these.
What is going on over here? Alright. Let's do this raid. Alright, have a great night, everyone. I'll see you soon. Remember, if you're on YouTube, do me a favor, like the stream, and if you're watching the VOD within the first couple of days, hype it. Alright. See you guys later!